that. No, it's not. I am in control of what
And we're back.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to this week's
you know what I should
episode
do?
of Firewater. This is episode 2, and we're gonna go to the intro
Woo!
now. And
Wait. We have an intro?
okay, so now we're back. Okay, so last week, just to catch up a little bit, not a lot happened except for technical difficulties. But you guys went to the temple and met each other and some of the people at the temple.
We fought
and
a guy.
Were attacked by Nalail and a guy riding a large puma with wings. I would like to clarify, it has wings. I forgot to say that last week.
What?
Watching it back. It has wings. The puma has wings. Like the...
So it's like a Pegasus puma.
Yeah. So it has wings.
A pumasis.
A pumasis. Yay.
You're welcome, world.
Anyway.
We needed that today.
I know, I need this after the nightmare that homework was yesterday. And you managed to kill all of the Nalail, turning some of them into ash and some of them into cloud...
Misty, poofy stuff.
Cloud stuff. And then...
and didn't, the Azura chick turn on us?
She turned into a monster.
She turned
of some
into
sort,
something.
And then when you killed her...
And then she got dusted.
Turned into mist. So
we didn't save her successfully.
No. And then... But you managed to, after killing the big bad guy, you bound him and...
revived him, and I stabbed him in the neck and paralyzed him.
Yes, and now...
Yes.
Where we left off, the paralysis, that's how you say that word, paralysis has worn off, and you guys are about to talk to him. Also, yeah. So, anyway.
So
I always, I want to say, address your party, but you guys don't have a name. So, hey, what do you want to do?
Hey, Andine, would you have told me that it was his physical form that was corroding, basically?
Sure. I don't know what.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Whoa, you just got real quiet on mine. Well, I don't know if it's physical form. I don't know if he and his soul are just corroding into nothing, and he's just gonna poof eventually.
I don't know either. That's why I stopped whatever corrosion I could.
If your volume could turn up, Miriam, that would be.
You're in your settings to your output volume.
Yeah, let me see.
Either that or just lower your sensitivity so you can pick up your voice a little bit easier.
Wouldn't you raise your sensitivity so it picks up your voice more?
That's what I thought.
No, when you raise sensitivity, it means you have to you're raising the level of sound that it needs to hit in order to register. You lower your.
I was thinking last week. I was thinking like you, so I did it the wrong direction.
I turned my output auto volume up.
Maybe try turning your input volume up a little bit.
No, that'd be us into her headset.
Well,
No, in output. Well, when I changed my input volume, it changed how loud I was on your screen.
I don't know if am I.
That's weird.
Better?
It's my input into my mic into the computer.
Tiny bit.
It's
Is this any better?
A little
It's
bit.
always gonna be something.
Speak as Ondine, because that was when you kind of dropped
Right.
off.
So I don't know what
That's
the deal
better.
is.
That's better.
That's better. There
Okay,
you go.
I turned my input volume all the way up.
Yes.
There you
There
go.
we
That's
go.
weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it's input. Mic input into the device. Speakers
Output's
output
what's coming
from
my
the
ear.
device. Yeah.
So
Oh,
Right, I guess
input
I
into your
don't-
computer,
yeah.
output from. Okay, I get it now.
Right. So
I just realized
Well,
you could see my dirty clothes in the back of this shot.
I mean, I wouldn't have known they were your dirty clothes if you hadn't said anything.
Actually, technically, they're clean. They're just unfolded.
I mean, you
Anyway.
can see all of my clothes and my amazing sweatshirt my parents got me from Mexico. Neutral color, so now I can wear actual colors. I can wear green and red.
We can see a baby picture
shirt.
of Jake in the background of his camera.
I mean, not really. Oh no! Oh no! Oh
And we're
man!
The guy is
Okay.
tree.
Sorry guys, we're reminiscing.
I know.
Okay, so I walk up to the guy. He's tied to a tree. Is there like a bench next to where he's tied up?
Let me find my map. If you tied him to the tree that Fist was originally in, yes, there's a bench next to it.
Affirmative. Okay, cool. So I sit down on the bench right next to him.
Okay, and
And
so currently he has, because Ondine cast, was it Gentle Repose or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he stopped corroding, but he didn't, like, he just is the way he is. So like part of his face is kind of like gone, and like his like eyes are like really sunk and like ashy, kind of like it. So he doesn't look great, but he is alive and he is conscious, and
does it
his
look
eyes
like
are still
his
jet black.
Right. Does it look like his appendages, like it?
Oh no!
Primary, like it kind of went from his appendages in toward his torso, and like the edges of him are like brittle, or like what does that look like?
It doesn't.
Or does it just look like it's shrinking and like almost like it's mummifying?
It just looks like he's like, it's almost like he's just like turning. It's kind of like he started like Infinity War dusting, like kind of just like starting to like kind of like just turn into dust.
Crumble. Okay. All right.
But he doesn't
So,
like what's left doesn't look like if you like kicked it would just like turn into dust. Like it's still solid. It just looks like parts of him started to kind of like disappear.
Right. Okay, so I walk up to him. Do you understand me?
That's a good question. What language are you speaking in?
Alawelian Com.
Yes, he understands you. So he
Great.
nods.
I'm gonna shift over to Dark Comment and ask if he understands me there too.
And he's gonna nod.
Terrific. In Mystic, you understand me?
And he just kind of looks at you. And he gathers.
How many
That's
ways
a
do
no.
I need to understand you?
Wait, what'd you say?
How many ways does he need to understand you?
Oh, you speak Mystic, huh?
Could you understand every single language he said?
No, but I've got the idea of what he's doing.
Oh,
Different languages. I feel like that's not rocket science.
I'm trying to figure out where he has been. If he understands me in this common and dark common, it means he is some form of a dark creature, which I already sort of suspected. Varagon common.
No reaction.
No reaction. Okay, I didn't expect it. All right.
Are you just flexing
I
your
I
language
don't
muscle?
expect him to know English. No, I'm not. Alien dark. Okay. So back into dark common.
Which
Why?
do the other two of you understand dark common?
Well, am I anywhere near this when this is happening?
Yes, you. Yeah. I mean, if you want
I
to
only
be,
know
if you
three
just want to go
languages.
sit somewhere else, like you don't have to be there. But
Okay, but like my interaction. What's her name?
yeah, and Declan
Included,
and
and then we-
Indigo, your sign language and everything is stopped, so you're done.
Okay. I'll just kind of sit in the tree above him.
Okay.
Then that's where my character
So,
will be.
do you understand dark common?
Uh,
I don't remember. I don't think so. So I think really just him is the only person who can actually understand what you're saying. Besides
And Declan, technically, if he's lurking around.
Yeah, Declan understands, and so does
Alright.
Violetta.
All right, so oh boy, where is he? I look at him and I go, "Why attack us?"
And he kind of, I mean, like half of his face is missing, so it's just kind of like weird
Yeah,
that he can
He's
speak.
talking with difficulty.
Yeah. And this is a temple that has a relic of great power. I
Not me.
need that power for my cause.
just to clarify, you spoke in dark
Oh,
common.
what are
when
you
initially-
speaking in,
when you
man?
initially-
Spoken like
dark comic, dark
so
comic.
nobody knows anything that's going
Yeah,
on.
so
Nope,
we're
except for Declan.
completely.
Declan and Violetta also know dark common, so they know what's going on,
Gosh
but
dang, Violetta knows everything. Gosh, it's
really she
crazy.
doesn't, but okay.
But really, it seems like she does. You said you need this relic. Why?
For my cause. I
For
am
relic.
sworn not to talk about it.
Is this a under pain of death thing, or is it a you die if you speak of it, or you're hunted, or you're damned if you speak of it? What is the outcome of speaking of your cause?
Well, it is treason against the original.
Treason. So you're not. Your mouth is not closed to it. You just choose not to speak of it.
Well, in our organization, we kill those who give too much away.
I can give you a fate worse than death, my friend. What is your cause?
Yeah, roll an intimidation check. Yeah.
Natural 20. I can put the camera on it right now. Natural 20.
Okay. He kind of like
For a total of
The first roll of the session.
21. Natural 21, baby. It happened. It happened.
I was waiting for like a
Yeah,
23
buddy.
or something, but okay.
No. That would have been persuasion.
And he looks like he wasn't going to say anything, but then he kind of looks a little scared, and then he kind of so he like you can tell he's like weighing things in his head.
He's mulling it over in his mind.
he says, "We are the Makura."
Oh boy, hold on. Don't spell it, because my character's an idiot. I wouldn't know how to
The
spell it, so I
Makura.
just... The Makura. Are you just waiting for more to figure out more to say, or is he not saying?
That's all he's gonna say for now.
That's all he says? What is your goal? What is the goal of the Makura?
We are attempting to release the original Makura. She
Oh, jeez.
was imprisoned by the others, and we are tasked with releasing her.
Do you know where she is held?
He shakes his head no.
Terrific. This original Makura, what is required to set
Well, we need relics and places of great power, so we are here to take the Cloak of Restoration with us.
Searching for relics. Whoa.
Did we already do like a 1 hour rest?
Technically,
much.
like, you could call this a short rest because
Okay.
while he was paralyzed for 1 hour, so
For
if you
an hour.
if
and
you
I
just
wasn't really-
rested during that, then
We can roll hit dice during that, correct?
Well, yeah, I don't
If
need
you
hit
wanted
dice.
to.
It's just
yeah,
if I rest
none
for
of
an
you took
hour, I
damage,
get some
so
of my points back.
I did.
So,
you did?
walked through me.
Oh, right.
I feel a
That's
little
right.
queasy.
I just wanted my spells back.
That's
You are
right.
here for
Yeah.
the Cloak of Restoration. What
Oh,
are
that's
some
right. Because with
other
the short
things
rest,
you are
you
looking?
get your stuff back.
Yeah, I get up to my highest
Dude.
spellcasting
And you get key
ability,
points
so I
back.
get 2 points back.
Yeah,
Did
you
you
get your
take
key
a
points
short
back on a
rest?
short rest.
You can
I mean, you can have a
conversate
conversation.
while resting, so
It's
you
just
got all
you're
your
not
key points back.
exerting yourself to do
Yeah,
anything.
you're just not sprinting
Yeah,
across
when you take a short
round or
rest,
fighting
you
or anything.
regain all of your key points. Like
It's
all
one of the
2 of
dopest
them.
things about a monk.
Or all 3 of
All
them.
them.
Actually,
Yeah, we don't know.
What are some of these other relics you need, and how many do you need?
that I am not sure. I am pretty low on the scale. I am tasked with leading charges against the areas. So this
I
was
take out
what
my
I was
dagger.
told.
I move. I kind of like slide off the bench and I squat close to his face. And tell me, what happens when you corrode all the way? Why does your soul?
It returns to the lantern.
Okay.
I don't know any of it.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
Like
whole
trying
time
not
I'm
to
just like,
react to
yeah,
anything.
cool. Yeah, just sitting in a tree. That's fine.
Andi's just gonna go to a bench and be like, "Well, hope those people don't die in the meantime," and start jotting notes in her journal.
Where is this lantern?
It is in the Nalail realm.
Whew. Okay. In the layout. In. So you do an upcase and well. Well, I wrote an undercase and when I spelled Naleo, so I needed to switch it to an uppercase because I assume that's like a place or something.
Well, the Nalail are a race, and then the Nalail is like an
All right,
place.
don't get too into it. So I assume the original Makura is the one who sent you.
No. No
Well,
one
then
has
who is your
spoken
boss?
to her for many. I receive orders from my superior, Yandora.
The Andorra. Boss, the Andorra. Do you have names? Or just a...
Say that again, you glitched out. What?
Do you have names or just a title?
I am Cyrus Yera.
You are one of the Andorra.
No, Yandora is my boss. Yandora
Yes.
Hetena.
Now, are you saying Andorra like Andura or Y at the beginning?
Yandora. It's a person's name.
That's awesome. Okay. So the Andorra aren't a thing. It's just...
No. It's
Okay.
Yandora is his
Whew.
leader.
Misspelled you.
Name.
Yandura, what was the last part?
Hatena.
Hatena. Oops, not Hatea. I missed the end. Where is she?
I do not know.
How did you communicate?
Not she. One of the higher Makura created a body for me, and then she gave me a message and then sent me from the Nivale realm.
What does this Yandura look like?
And she has white hair and ice in her eyes.
Any favorite color she likes to wear? Any body or
Usually blue or black.
anything?
Similar
She
to
likes to
what
wear
I am
blue?
wearing.
What color is he wearing?
He's wearing like a long black coat.
Oh, so she likes so you cut out for a second. So like a blue coat, it's like similar coat style,
Yeah, like
okay.
so.
Blue long coat. All right. Well, let me see if any of my friends have any questions for you. Sit tight, and I just kind of smack him on the side of the face that is not screwed up. Then I kind
His neck kind
of
of cracks.
oh.
He's alive. He's still alive.
I don't hit him that hard. I didn't mean to hit him that hard. I'm so sorry, dude.
Take much.
So I stand up and I turn around and I look up at Fist and I wave them all over, Declan and Violetta too. Right, so this man, oh, what was his name again?
Cyrus.
His name. Cyrus. Alright, so this man's name is Cyrus. He was sent here by the Makura looking for the Mantle of Restoration is what the relic here is.
Cloak, but yes.
Cloak of Restoration, alright. They need relics such as this to to set forth to release the original Makura, who was imprisoned by the other originals long time ago.
An important thing that we're missing here is the fact that they're here to get it. Currently, they don't know it's not here.
What language are we speaking in, and how far away are we from the dude?
Well, I literally only know 3 languages, so I'm
assuming we're in Alwellian Common. How far away are we? I assume we didn't go super far away from the dude, so he can probably still hear us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's balls. That's
You
balls.
To speak a language only you knew.
That's balls.
Right,
I lead us a few more feet away from the dude, out of earshot. They're not the ones who took it, yes, but... One moment. I'll come back to the guy. What... How long are you in the lantern before your body and can communicate with the Yandura Hatena?
Until I am granted a new body.
How long does that usually take? Is there like an average amount of time, or is waiting period like a list, or something like that?
Well, for one of our higher-ups to create a body from scratch, it takes about an hour.
That is not amazing. Alright, thank you. And I walk back. Okay, so when he dies, his soul will return to this thing called the Lantern on the Nilea. Now,
if we
in
turn
the
him to
Nilea,
ash, is that what happens?
yes, his soul will return. So,
right, but there were like 2 ways that they died, right? One turned to ash and one turned
okay, so I'd like to clarify.
smoke.
He is like humanoid and had like human appearance, whereas the Nalail are different. He is
the other
not
ones
a
were like
Nalail.
misty.
They are
Gotcha.
from the same like underground plane, but they are not the same. So the Nalail would either die, they'd turn into ash, which would fall to the ground, which there's still ash around the area, because I think 2 people died and turned into ash, and then the rest of them just kind of like misty clouded away.
Yeah. So his soul will return to the lantern on the Nilea realm, and one of the higher Makura can create a body in about an hour. I do not really know how quick realm transport is. I imagine it is fairly quick, or if it takes time to conjure a portal. But he knows. I assume he heard us say that it was not. The mantle is not here, which is not good. So I don't think we kill him until we have it back.
Well, at least they won't come back here. They don't know where to go either. I don't know what that has to do with us at the moment. I think if we just get our butt in gear and we go after the people and do our own business, we'll run into them again later, but that's it.
Alright, but if we kill him, they then start following us. To my knowledge, no one else has returned to the lantern. So, as yet, the Nalea realm is in the dark as to what is happening. So if we keep him here, he cannot give them information, and we only have one group to contest with. The group that originally took the...
I'm not saying we have to kill him, I just don't think we need to bother our time with him anymore. I feel like we're wasting time. We got 2 people that could be dead by now.
That is fair, but...
I mean, unless there's something else you want from him, but I feel like at this point, like, we don't have to kill him if that's what you feel like, but I don't think we should just... What else are we going to do with him?
That is fair.
I mean, unless you want to make him your best friend, but I don't think that's going to happen. Be my guest, but I have a job to do, and my job is to go save those people. You get paid if you come, you don't get paid if you don't. So it's up to you.
That is fair. Alright, well... Yes. Good, last question. Do you know of a woman with white hair and ice in her eyes that wears a blue coat?
Nope.
Alright.
Neither of you have met,
Was
know anything about that.
worth asking. All right. Well, onward to the captured priests, I guess.
Right. So, Declan, you want to lead the way to the caverns?
And
Unless you want something from this trap here.
and Indigo kind of whispers and like says something to Declan, and then Declan kind of nods. And Indigo addresses the group. Me and Fist have something to do. If you guys can wait a little bit to leave.
How long?
About 10 minutes or so.
All right.
Right. I'll tell you what. In exchange for a vial of that healing water.
That is fair.
Do I know who's going to be left in charge after we leave?
Indigo.
Indigo? Okay. I walk up to Indigo. Well, no, she's leaving. That's fine. I'll let her leave. I'll talk to her when she gets back.
Okay, so I was right. It is 10 minutes. So Indigo takes you into the temple. And are any of you going with them, or just you guys are going to stay?
I was not aware that was an option.
I assumed I wasn't invited.
Okay, then
I go over and I ask the other guy a couple more questions, but we can get to that later.
okay. She takes you upstairs to an area with a pool, and there's like some tables with like flower pots, and some of them have flowers in them and some of them don't. And she walks over and kind of waves her hand over one, and like a blossom starts and like then blooms, and then she places her hand on your head and a hand next to the flower, and then concentrates, and after 10 minutes you are connected with the flower. And as soon as the connection happens, the flower, which these are really interesting flowers, they are white, have white on the outside of their petals and red on the inside of their petals, and the white starts to turn black. And she kind of looks at it. Yes, I was correct. I will get to work. And then she dismisses you. Yeah. Okay. So
in
10
this
minutes
10
later.
minutes, I walk up to the dude and I ask him if he's ever heard of the Onyx.
Declan?
No, the dude tied up.
Oh.
I don't know.
Cyrus.
Trying to get his yeah, Cyrus. I walk up to Cyrus. He has not.
No.
Dang.
And about this time, Fist returns, and your spider sense tingles in the same place that Cyrus came in.
Back to the place where. God, did you know? It's okay. There's another portal opening somewhere around here. I don't. It's the same place that this guy came in. I look to the place. What is happening there?
So there's a big shred, similar black, and then there are two next to it. And
so there's a big one and two small ones.
Two small ones. Well, they're all pretty big.
Right.
And
okay. I knock an arrow.
Two from the smaller ones come two similar to the dark puma that he was riding. They are not mounted, and they have like because they're like just really large panthers with wings, and these ones have like ice muzzle things that kind of cover part of their face. And they kind of have like the black fur and like some ice kind of scales on some parts of their body, like their paws and things like that. And from the center one steps out a woman with very white blonde hair and ice in her eyes, and she has a staff.
Like ice
with-
sticking out of her eyes, or like just like ice, like ice blue
you
eyes.
know that light blue that you definitely know they can see into your soul. That color of eyes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Legit. Look into someone's eyes when they have that color of eyes.
It's true.
And
it's true.
And she's holding a staff that's about she's about 5'10", and the staff is about 7 feet tall, and from the top it kind of has like a T and hangs like a white banner and a empty lantern.
Oh, what?
And she has this large blade, icy blade on her side.
This is not good. This is really bad, you guys.
And she looks around.
The woman I was sort of hoping to meet.
She kind of holds up her hand towards you. Are any of you doing anything threatening besides Tyron, or?
No, I have let the draw down on my bow. I've relaxed the limbs of my bow, but arrow's still knocked. But I've just gone into a less threatening position because I know more than likely she could whoop us all if she wanted to. So I don't really want to start a fight that I can't win.
And Declan, Declan approaches her, and they kind of have in low tone a conversation.
Do I understand anything? I edge a little closer so I can get within earshot.
You hear her saying something about she wants Cyrus.
How does Declan respond?
Declan says no.
Good boy.
And she holds out her hand and touches the side of his face. And he drops to the ground.
No. Can I? Oh!
Okay, I have put down my backpack and I'm sprinting full speed in her direction.
Okay.
No, this. Gosh. So I look. So he's sprinting. Really, we just wanted to talk. See if we could talk. As he falls to the ground and I see him drop his backpack.
Well, I don't drop my backpack. I want to be very clear. I slowly had put it down and like secured it and took off as soon as.
I look at Fist and just as he I assume just connect with her and I just go, oh no, and I draw the arrow and I shoot Cyrus in the face.
Punch her? Or?
No, I am currently sprinting, and I was gonna wait to see what they all are. I'm moving
Cyrus.
my full move.
No, I'm gonna draw the arrow. I'm gonna go. Nobody moves, or he dies.
Or do any of you we're not in initiative, but do any of you want to do anything for this round?
Just the fact that I cast guidance.
Okay, on yourself.
On myself.
Okay. And she looks around.
Yandura Hatena, you do nothing, or your precious Cyrus dies.
But isn't that what? Never mind, I don't know that.
What do you say? What language do you say that in?
What language are they talking in?
They were talking in Dark Common.
That language.
Okay. And she looks to the rest of you, and in Aluelian Common, she says, I do not want a fight. Just give me his body, and I will leave.
Why do you want him so much?
Why do we want him so much?
That's a
fair point.
I just want to know. Information is a super, super effective tool.
And she looks at you.
At the cost of everyone else.
I may not be intelligent, but it doesn't mean I'm not wise. Or I'm stupid, or I don't know how to say that.
Anyway, she looks at you.
The arrow's still drawn, pointed at his throat, by the way.
He is one of my own. I have come to retrieve him, and I will return from where I came, or I can kill you all. It is your choice.
What is the reason you want him?
Okay, and I assume
Does
by
he
this
have
point I've
information?
sprinted up to her. I have
Are you
sprinted up
getting
to
into
her,
melee with her?
and I am going to stand over and like just plant myself, and I'm just gonna stare deep
Tyron?
into.
No.
Collapse.
Declan.
Declan.
She
hit the
went
Oh,
ground,
okay.
right?
Yes, Declan
Yeah.
is
and
dead
just
on the
he
ground.
hit the ground.
He's dead.
Would you like to investigate?
I mean,
Okay.
sure.
Roll a medicine check.
14.
He's dead. I'm going to contact. Okay. And I'll ask one. Why? In the most it's the most intrusive way possible. And she turns to Fist, who is now within 10 feet of her.
What does he do?
He just looks at her, and she
Oh,
looks
gotcha.
back at him and says, to you specifically. I mean, everyone can hear this, but it's an Allywellan common. Because I can.
You cut out. What'd you say?
What'd you say?
She looks at Fist and just says, I do what I do because I can.
That is stupid. Okay.
I will turn, draw my pistol, and fire at what's his name that's sitting on the bench to kill him.
The guy who's tied to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Cyrus.
make an attack.
Okay.
When she makes the comment,
What kind of a
that's
pistol?
what she
The revolver.
does because she can.
Oh, dang it!
That
You
strikes
gotta be
a
kidding
chord
me.
with Ondine, and she just kind of seems very uncomfortable with that sentiment.
This isn't gonna do anything.
So, okay.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 2, but with everything, I can get it up to an 8.
No. So,
But I'm gonna pivot. I'm not even looking at him. I'm just gonna try to shoot it in his direction to
okay.
prove a point.
So Fist reaches behind him, pulls out a pistol, and without looking, fires a shot in the direction of Cyrus, and it misses.
Right.
Fist, to be killing him.
And she looks at you, and she takes her staff and pounds into the ground, and Cyrus's eyes just go they're black, but they lose the life in them, and the lantern glows, and
I
she
shoot the
seems
lantern.
to gain power.
I shoot the lantern.
Okay, make an attack.
14 plus 7, 21 to hit.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. 4 points of damage.
It hits the lantern and does some damage, but it doesn't break it in any way that it releases the light or anything like that. So, but it took some damage.
Again, I'm unloading on that freaking lantern.
Okay,
so if that gave her power, then I want that thing gone.
In relation to Tyron, where are you standing?
I was a ways back. I mean, I had no reason to go forward, so I was just waiting in kind of the mid area.
How many feet away from Tyron are you?
Well, I'm trying to picture where everything is.
I would have moved us away so he couldn't hear us. So wherever that is, that's probably about how far away she is. If you guys would
like to enter initiative and take turns, I will set up a map and we can go from there. I don't know if you're planning on engaging with her or not. So
I would probably be about 50 feet from her.
Okay, and Justin, how far?
I don't know what that's put
are
me in
you?
relation to him, but
Because you're at
I mean, how far
Cyrus.
away from the tree was she? I was about 5 feet away from Cyrus. How far away from the tree?
Here we go with approximations. I think she was about 30 feet from the tree.
30?
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll be about 30, 35, something like
Okay.
from her.
And Violetta and Indigo are actually Indigo's upstairs, but Violetta is kind of closer to Ondine at this point. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I draw the arrow, and then I let it back down. You know what? I know what your plan is. I know what you need. So, if you want him that bad, it's fine by me. And I stick my arrow back in my quiver, and I throw my bow back over my shoulder, and I sit down on the bench next to dude's dead body.
Okay. And well, I guess the gentle repose holds it together. So it just like looks the same, but there's no life in the body at all. Anything else anyone else wants to do? Okay. And she turns, and another 3 more rifts open, and they all disappear.
I'm just gonna like turn and look at my pistol with like frustration, and then I'm gonna load a shot back into it. And
I
then
walk towards Indigo.
Indigo's not here. She's upstairs.
Oh, that's right. She's upstairs. Fist. You know where Indigo is, right?
I just turn and
Go get her.
okay, and then I just go get her.
Okay.
Yes.
I go over to Declan's body, and I just look to see if I understand anything of what just happened to him.
Okay, make a
Given
medicine
my
check.
skills. Medicine. At least I'm trained in that. Oh, but I didn't roll amazingly. 12.
He appears to be dead.
Awesome.
Cause
That
of
tells me
death.
so much more than I already know.
Death.
And
That's funny.
You don't see any reason why he should be dead. Like when she touched him, like there's not like just like massive like gash there or anything. He's just dead.
Right. There's no like what I would recognize as like necrotic damage along his like face.
It's a big boy spell, you guys.
No.
It's a big boy spell.
How long has it been since he went down? Has it been more than a minute?
No. I mean, like if you're going, well, it's really close.
Well, all that happened was Ondine just walked up and yeah.
I'm going to reach out and touch, and I'm going to cast Gentle Repose again.
Okay.
So he can't die by.
He basically just doesn't decompose. His body stays the same.
Yeah.
Right. But that just means that our options are open.
Is there anything you want to do before Indigo and Fist return?
No, other than that.
Okay. So they come down, and Indigo looks at Declan and then looks at you, and like you can see like she's very, and since you've met her, you can tell she's very composed. So you can tell that she like in her eyes like she's like devastated, but she doesn't like drop to the ground or anything like that.
Okay. I just look at her and I say, this is a place of healing, and I know there's an ability to reverse potentially what has been done here. I don't have the skill to do it yet, but do you or someone else here have that ability? He won't die for a while. I mean, decompose. He is still within the realm of being able to do something for 10 days. But I'm just not skilled enough yet to remedy this myself.
And she goes over to him and kind of looks, and then
something that might revive.
Turns to the three of you. Can you carry him upstairs?
I will go help.
I can't really. I mean, with some help, I might be able to.
I'm just gonna grab him and throw him over my shoulder and pick him up and carry him.
Okay.
Do I need to make a strength check?
Just for the heck of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say I have collected my arrows?
So well, it does.
Josh, can I say I've collected my arrows out of the...
Roll a survival check.
17 on my strength check.
And what was the check, Josh? You cut
Roll
out.
a survival check.
Gosh, dang it. 9.
How many arrows were you like? How many arrows did you have that you shot?
I think it was 3.
Okay, one of them is fine.
Okay,
So
I'll
you're
take
down
it.
2 arrows.
Right. Well, I didn't pick up the arrows that I got out of the. Yeah. No. I'm an idiot. I need to go buy arrows. Is my point because I haven't collected arrows from anything else.
Oh, true.
13. Can I say I collected one out of the deer too? Because I just shot that one once. Don't imagine that would have been hard. Plus, I skinned it out, so I would have been able to like cut around the arrow. Yay! Woo! Okay, so now I'm down to 14 arrows. Yikes! I'm gonna start pulling them out of dead bodies and using bloody arrows.
I have a question. Mostly just for Justin's character. Like, this is just Jacob. How are you carrying all the meat that you skinned off of that thing? It's
in a parcel in the shade, so it's out of the tree.
Nice.
It's wrapped up
He's
in
not
the hide.
Carrying it.
I don't have it slung on my shoulder because it probably weighs about as much as me. I weigh like 45 pounds or something.
I was just checking.
I weigh 39 pounds, so I'm small.
Yes.
Anyway, so you guys get up to the pool, and she just motions for the pool.
Yep, I'm just gonna step down into it and like dip him into the water and
are you just float. Like setting him or like
baptism?
All the way under?
Name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I'm gonna walk in. How deep is it? Is it go up to my waist?
Yeah, it's about to your waist.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna just slowly lower him down and just see if he'll float or if I need.
Hold him there.
Anyway, and
or is it that weird water
and she follows you in and pushes him all the way under.
Oh, fun.
And then kind of lets go, and his body's gone. It's not gone. Like, it's in the water, but nobody's holding it anymore. And you wait a minute. Not a minute, just you wait. And
moment.
And then there's kind of some movement in the water, and he sits up in the water and then and coughs out some water.
I was gonna drink that later.
And then stands up.
You know how many small children would have died of fever have peed in that? So many.
You regain any hit points that you have lost.
I didn't lose any, so
okay.
Fun. But I feel so much better.
Do I know that it's healing water? Do I know that this is the healing water?
A dead dude just came back to life.
Probably figured it out.
Yeah,
I kind of walk up to it and I stick my finger and I stir my finger through it and then run it through my hand.
This water is a blackish purple color. It's not
it's
not clear water. It's like a blackish purplish color. So cool. When he went under, you couldn't see him at all.
Nice.
Right. So I run water through my hand.
Sorry, I forgot that Miriam was the only person who knew that.
What is the magic behind this?
So you run your hand through it.
Yeah, I run my hands. I'm trying to like. What is?
You,
What are
you regain 2
those?
hit points if you can.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm down 5, so that's cool.
I'm
I
gonna walk.
kind of like stick my hand back in and like dunk
So,
it to my elbow.
You regain all of your hit points.
The weirdest thing ever. I'm so confused. What is happening?
I'm gonna take the time and look around because
Indigo, what is this?
take in the site.
Like, just look around the room.
Yeah.
Well, would you guys like to see what the room looks like? Because I have a sketch of it somewhere.
Oh, cool. Somewhere.
Somewhere that I put it so that I wouldn't forget it.
Did you know that this was healing water? Oh, is this what you wanted when you said healing water?
Right, yeah. That's what.
Oh. I might want to get a vial. Oh, bye.
Oh man, see you, Undine. Goodbye.
I might want to get a vial of this to take with us, depending on how much it's. I don't know, but I will speak to Indigo about it. I guess.
Okay, here you go, guys. This is what it looks like.
Woo, that froze.
It's kind of.
Oh, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is 40 feet ish.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know if those are 5-foot squares.
Yeah,
They are
40.
5-foot
It's
squares.
40.
Oh, sweet! I counted them right. Yay! It says like 50 by 30. It looks like almost. 5 to.
Nice. And those tables have the flowers on them.
Yes.
Tables on the right hand wall.
And those
both
yellow
walls.
glowing areas, those are candles set around the.
Okay.
Can I just zoom? Can I get this one
Which
to be the
one?
big camera?
I think if
Jake,
you
leave the
click
leave
on
it there.
Yeah, just click on that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then what are the things around the edges?
Those are tables
Candles.
with pots and flowers in them.
No. The edge of the pool. I'm sorry. There's 3 on each long side.
Those are candles.
Oh, cool. How do I go back to the normal?
Just click it again.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I hid the
Okay.
chat and it made all of you so much bigger.
Yeah. That happened.
Wow!
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Well, I look at Declan.
Oh,
Are you all right now? Is it all good? I don't understand how this works, so I'm just curious to see.
And he kind of.
I lean over to Fist. You seen that?
You cut out.
What were
Wait,
you
you
saying,
leaned
Joshua?
over.
I lean over to Fist. Like, have you seen that?
I'm just gonna turn and like look down at you. I don't know. You're how tall?
Well, you're in the
3'9".
water, and he's
I'm
not
in
in
the
the water.
water.
So you guys are
No, I'm
probably
4 feet exactly. I'm 4 feet exactly.
I turn and look back, and actually, you actually notice now that you're a little bit closer that on my beard, like on the that is also like silver and flecks. It kind of matches, like it's a line that runs.
Whoa!
It's like a racing stripe on a car, but on your face.
But on my face, yeah, and it's not like all the way to the chin per se. It's just like there's like black roots, but then it's like silver, just in the center section, and then everything else is black.
Super cool. Super cool.
Anyway.
So I just like turn and look at the little man, and then I just shrug.
Yep. All right. That's good an answer as any.
And then I'll like just like get a handful of it, and then like dump it, and then I'll just like flick it around, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't know.
And so Declan gets out of, like, he goes and gets out of the pool. Well, actually, he just kind of goes and sits on the side, so his legs are still in it.
I'm gonna fully get out of it.
Okay, and so his white robes are now just like not like see the water is really dark, but his
Kind of
clothes
like
are
a
not.
bad dark tie-dye.
But his clothes are not dyed that color. They're dyed like a lighter
Right,
purplish
right.
dark color. So they're still dyed, but they're not to the extent that you would think that it would correlate with the water.
There's just a hue.
Yeah. And he
That's the right word.
looks at Undine, says, "Well, that was very interesting. That's not his voice. That was very interesting. I could still hear you, and I could not see you. It was all darkness, and I could not move. But I was not dead."
Well, that was a waste of my spell. Well,
You
glad you're
weren't.
okay.
What? I'm sitting. I kind of like leaned against one of the tables, and I'm just like, what? My face is just a picture of confusion.
Right. Have you come
Undine,
across this? Oh yes. Sorry.
would you like make an Arcana check?
Oh. Hey, I'm trained.
I would be so bad at that.
17. 14 plus 3.
Okay, so from your knowledge of life and death spells, you would understand that what probably happened to him was the feign death spell.
What?
Okay.
None of us know this. I forgot.
Nope, just Undine.
That sucks.
Alright, I'm gonna call
Okay,
her the
now
bad
I
lady
wanna,
because I don't know who she is.
As I'm like getting out of the water, I'm gonna like
I told you.
investigate the room. Take it
Okay,
in. Take him in.
like what kind of investigation? Like you're like searching for something or just looking
No,
around?
just looking around, seeing if there's any like runes or.
Make a perception check.
Andine, I did tell you that the person he was serving was Yandura Hatena. She had white hair, ice in her eyes, and a long blue coat. And I assume the person that popped out had white hair, ice in her eyes, and a long blue.
Yeah, she matched that description.
It's like an 8.
Unless you have like a 0 intelligence and wisdom, I'm pretty sure you have put the two together.
Yeah, well, I just earlier the only thing you had asked us was, have you ever seen a woman like this, and described her, and then you walked away.
Oh, so I didn't tell you her
So
name.
you didn't actually tell us
My
anything.
bad.
But
You had
then
all
the
that
lady
conversation,
appeared,
and then you gave us like
Just a bad character.
yeah. So I literally have her down as bad lady.
Cool.
I mean, if you want to ask, I can tell you, but
That's okay.
yeah, whatever.
It's not important to Undine at this point.
Okay,
It's
Fist
true.
with that 8, right? 8.
Yeah. Solid 8.
So there are 4 tables, and
Cool.
they have pots, and some of them have
Yep.
flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the flowers are looking really healthy, and then there's some flowers that are a little like they're missing, like a couple petals have fallen off, and there's some that are a little wilted, and then there's one that's just like black and shriveled.
And they're all the same color of the ones that I saw earlier.
Yeah, they're all the same type of flower.
One's black and show, and like it's like dead. Like it's like
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I see these flowers?
Yeah.
Do I have to make a perception check to see the flowers, like the differences?
No, like they're just the same flower. Like there's one flower per pot, and some of them are in better condition, and some of them are not.
Indigo, what do the difference mean? Are these flowers like what are these? What do these flowers represent?
And she walks over to you. These flowers represent life, and everything that we stand for here at the temple.
I go over to the one that are I have them in my notes as Mick and Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Leander and McClouse. And I just look at the status of theirs.
So the one that you understand as Leander's is still in great health, still the same condition. McLouse's is also in pretty good health, but like one of the petals is not as healthy as the rest of the flower.
Okay, sorry. I started reading Feign Death, and it says you touch a willing creature and put it into a state indistinguishable from death. So I was like, wait, what?
All right.
You might have been willing at the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I point to the black flower. And whose is that?
Like the dead one?
The dead one.
And Indigo looks at it. That would be Azura.
The zombie. The one.
Azura, that was the woman that was turned into the...
Yes.
Right?
Right,
All
I
right.
think we're wasting time. If you look at the flowers, your priest friends, well, one's all right, the other is not as good. So I think we should keep going.
I'm gonna
The
walk
flowers of a
outside and go
priest
get my
friend?
back.
Hmm?
I'm gonna
Right,
walk
this
outside
whole
and get
thing
my
that we're
backpack.
Okay.
The priests have flowers. Well, that priest had a flower. That makes sense. Which ones are they?
Right, the ones that aren't doing so well, which is the point. So we can talk more about the flowers, or we could go and we can talk about it on the way.
I'm just super interested about the correlation. How do you tie a flower to a person?
In their lives.
All right, we'll talk about the flowers later.
It's called multitasking.
And
You talk and you walk.
Okay.
That is very difficult
In
for
this time,
me.
did I go out, get my backpack, and come back, and they're still arguing about?
yeah.
Yes.
And
Okay,
Indigo.
when I walk back in, I will take my staff and pound it twice on the ground very loudly and stare at the 4-foot man.
What? What? I'm simply curious about the correlation between a flower and a person's life.
pound it one more time as he's talking.
And Indigo and Declan are kind of talking, like...
Should I make an
and
intimidation
they're
check,
talking about
Justin, or do
who's
you
gonna
get the
go
point?
underground with the rest of you.
Okay.
All right, I get the point. Annoyed man with a. All right, where are we going?
After you
Following
say
us.
that, I will just give you a nice warm smile, and then. Yep.
You have a very, very. Man, you change moods quick. And I walk outside.
Right, so.
Or we follow the group as we all like walk down. I guess I don't know.
And
Well, yeah.
Declan and Indigo are kind of
Yeah.
talking, and then
Mid-conversation.
Declan nods and follows you, and Indigo stays upstairs.
Cool.
Okay.
I will be accompanying you underground. Indigo is going to stay here and keep an eye on the rest of the temple and hope no one else comes back. At least for some time.
Well, hopefully they know that the cloak's not here, so they don't have a reason to come.
They will know in about an hour. Well, how long has it been since Lady went bye bye? Like 10 minutes. Since the lady went bye bye.
Yeah.
10 minutes. They will know in about an hour once they give Cyrus a body and he can tell. So. Alright, well, where is the underground? As long as we're getting paid, I'm willing to keep going.
And Declan leads you. You guys don't go outside of the temple. You go just down to the lower room. And he walks up to one of the pillars and puts his hand on it, and then twists. And the part of the floor opens up, and there are stairs that go down into a lower chamber. And he proceeds down. And Violetta is following behind you guys.
Cool.
I kind of just stop Violetta, so the last two in line, and then we kind of start to go down. Are you acquainted with these underground chambers?
Not these ones. These ones are very deep and run very far under the city. I know that there are other openings inside of the city, but other than
Do you know where
that,
those other openings are?
well, there is one underneath the tavern, but
Can you
that's all
lead
we
us
know.
to one if things get sticky and we cannot get back through?
I have not ever gone in one and then come out a different one. It's a little bit of a maze down here, and the likelihood that we will be able to find exactly what we're looking for is a little more slim than we would like to admit.
Good to have a dose of realism. And as we're going down, I assume we had that conversation. We'll
Yeah.
just keep on moving now.
But you guys are still moving. Okay, so
Yeah.
you go down into following Declan, and in the lower, in this room that these stairs lead to, there is a glass cylinder that has been shattered up the front, and it's open, and so there's like glass and stuff that looks like it has been kind of scooped into a pile. And there is a stone headless mannequin type of thing that like a dress form.
Bust.
That a cloak would sit on. And
Right.
No, a bust is just the head.
yeah,
A headless stone statue
It's like
is
it's your bust. A woman
a
has a
stone bust of a person is just the face part, isn't it?
No, it's like the whole chest or upper arm, everything.
That's why you would say that a woman is busty, because this section is their bust.
Right, I get that. I thought it was a sculpting term was different. I'm sorry.
I imagine
impersonating my
that your
character in this
I
exact
imagine that your
moment.
characters are actually having this conversation because that's actually something
Sure, why not?
Yeah, no, it's actually something my character would wonder about. Hardcore. Oh my god.
Anyway, and he walks, and
Sometimes I do have a negative one in real life.
Ondine, you would know, like, he goes to the place that you guys originally entered and puts his hands and twists again, and a door slides open at the back of the room, opposite of this glass cylinder.
So the glass cylinder is like a presentation case
Well,
that's been shattered and stuff's been pulled off of
there's
it.
a bluish glow inside of it.
That's cool. Okay. Onward! Which is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Dude, I know. I've seen it like 3 times or twice now.
My favorite part is when he played whatever Rise to Valhalla, and then he just like set his car loose. I was laughing so hard that entire.
And I like when he's in his pocket.
Okay. We can all agree that Guinevere is a female name, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm
that a
telling Shyla to
question?
watch this episode now because she insists that it sounds like a boy's name.
No.
Like, no.
Has she
Guinevere
ever
is
heard
a
of King
female name.
Arthur and
That's what I
Guinevere?
said.
Oh
my god.
The three of us have had this conversation together, and she still doesn't believe us. Anyway, so
Yeah, unless Guinevere was a man and it was some weird. Yeah, let's not even go there. But like,
Honestly, though, yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad that all you can understand.
So you guys head down into there's a small hallway, and then it opens into a square room that has it doesn't have a door on
so good.
It doesn't have a door on the other side. It's just like a doorway that goes, and in this room it looks like it has
Just an opening?
It looks like it has been constructed, but beyond that area, which Ondine, I think you are the only person with dark vision. Yes.
oh, am I?
Well, Violetta has dark vision. Declan has
Let me
dark
check.
vision. You two do not have dark vision.
We don't?
No. So
Balls.
Ondine, you see beyond that doorway, it becomes more of that cavern that's kind of like almost a purplish tinge and has like crystals forming and has that weird,
So it's dark.
Weird sense. Yes, it is dark. And Declan, kind of sees that Fist and Tyron are struggling and throws out.
The second we hit that room, I just kind of grab onto Violet.
Throws out dancing lights to kind of hover around.
So this isn't the chamber of sun and moon, or I can't remember what it's called.
The beyond
I thought I
this
wrote
door
it down.
is the cavern of the sun and the moon.
Okay. Because we went this whole way, so I'm just trying to remember. 'cause that was
You
a
guys
few
actually
weeks ago.
cut off.
So it's like an
earlier.
entryway.
You guys cut off earlier to a secret passage that goes farther, just to see if they had circled around.
Yeah.
That's right.
You are now actually at the entrance to the cave, Vern.
We went to the cavern.
We went to the cavern of the sun and the moon. Where'd the peanut go? There it is. Found it.
Well, I was filming that thing, so I just hadn't turned it off yet. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do? Are you guys just gonna proceed forward? What are you?
I try to pick up the tracks that I saw before.
Okay, make a survival check. And Declan is helping you, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm not trained, but I'm still pretty high.
How many entrances to this little cavern?
Ooh.
What do you mean? Are you asking someone, or you're just like, what do you see?
No, I'm asking you, what do I see? Because the dancing lights are around, so how
You
many...
see a
So the one we came
doorway.
in, and there's the doorway, that I
Mhm.
don't know where that leads.
No.
That goes.
Is there
into
more
the
stuff
cavern.
on the side?
No, this is just.
I don't
kind
know
of a
what the
plain,
cavern of the sun
this
and
is
the
just a
moon is.
This is just a plain room with a doorway that goes into what looks
We're
like.
not in the cavern yet. You don't see
No.
anything.
Right, yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't know what that is. I know that there's a door on one side, and the way we came in, I don't know if there's anything else on the other walls. Okay.
19, by the way.
Okay. Yes, you find tracks in kind of the dirty, dusty, muddy.
I just want to continue tracking
Okay.
those familiar footprints now.
So those tracks are,
Oh.
and
Goodness, it's like you're chewing on concrete.
This is what we go through every time we play PS4 with him.
I know.
Sorry.
We were playing Destiny 2 and he was eating Chex Mix and I was like in my ear.
Oh, game over.
So,
oh boy.
I have to trace this on my map.
What? Gaming and snacking is the best combo.
Not in my ear.
Yeah, it is.
So, the tracks head to the left.
Okay.
So you're just gonna follow those. Are you leading?
I figure Declan and I are in front
Yeah.
since we have been here and kind of found where things were going.
Okay. What's marching order? So Declan and Ondine are in the front, and then Fist.
What goes to the left?
Cavern, like out
Tracks.
the door,
Tracks go to the left.
then to the left.
Cavern we are in, the way we came in, and the door
Mhm.
to what I don't know is the
Yeah,
cavern
we
of the sun and
walk-
the
yes.
moon. Are we going into the cavern of the sun?
You're
Yes.
just not in there yet.
Okay, you
We
said
walked
we're going to the
through-
left, so I thought we were in this room. We were walking through
No.
a wall, so I was really
No.
confused.
You're
We're
going
walking
out
into the cavern,
into the
following the
cavern
track,
to the
and
left.
going left.
Right, cool. So me and Violetta, I guess, are bringing up the
And
rear. It sounds like.
So as you head out, you see there's about. And also, when you guys noticed that the entire thing so far has been at a slant, so you are like 30, like the roof is about, or the ceiling is about 30 feet below the city at this point.
Sure.
So we walk into this cavern of the sun and the moon. What does it look
So-
like?
Well, I was getting there. Anyway,
Okay, cool.
so the path that you're following is a lot smaller, and it goes to. That's gonna really peeve me now. Anyway, so it goes to the left, and it's like it's a good height, so you can all walk without having to duck or anything like that. And it's about a foot above you guys. To the right, it's a little bit
3 feet.
wider and kind of opens into like almost what seems to be more of like a room. And those of you with dark vision can see that it kind of splits off a couple times down there, but yeah.
And was there water in this space?
Not like there's some mud and stuff. There's not like running water.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was like a river or what it was exactly.
Not here where you're at right now.
Okay. Right, so we
Onward.
keep tracking the footprints.
Okay, so you guys follow down that path, and after a little bit, you come to the point in which you guys had come out and would have met the footprints. And there's still those weird footprints where they kind of like, they're never a full footprint. Anyway, and it kind of winds around and comes to a V. So one goes kind of to the left and straightish, and then the other one kind of curves off. And at this point, there appears to be the tracks continue on to the right, but there is also footprints that go straight ahead.
The weird footprints go right though, or both?
So to the right, there are some weird footprints and some regular footprints going both directions, and then straight ahead there are footprints going both directions that are just normal.
Just normal?
Just normal footprints, yes.
Okay, sorry, you cut out. Right. Declan, what's to the left? Do you know?
I don't quite know. It's kind of a maze down here. It goes actually the entire expanse of the city.
Right under the city, but there's just a lot of footprints
we need to be careful.
To and fro.
Yeah, we don't come down here quite as much. We mostly go down and to the right, way back there, and that area is kind of where we meditate, but we usually don't go any farther than that.
Well, somebody has been. And I point out the footprints to the left.
And he looks straight down the cavern, and you guys can't see anything because the lights aren't. Because actually, what's the extent?
Dancing light is, I think, 15.
15
or 30 feet.
Is it?
It might be 15 bright and 15 dim, or it might be 30 bright and 30 dim. I don't really know. Pretty big difference. But
dim light in a 10-foot radius.
There's 4 of them, though, so
yeah,
you can cover 40 feet with dim light.
It's not lighting down the tunnel at all. And he goes, something's down there and it's large, and I don't think we should go that way.
Oh, our footprints go to the right, so I'm thinking we should go that way no matter what. I'm just telling you, I think there's more going on down here than even you know.
That's probably correct. So, right it is.
All right.
Okay, so you guys go to the right, and you guys...
I turn to Violetta as we kind of go to the right a little bit. I go, can you see what's down there? I point to the left.
And she kind of squints and looks. And then kind of pushes you into the right side. It goes, yes, there's a creature down there. We should not go that way.
Was I able to see anything looking down it?
No, she has 120-foot dark vision.
Okay. I currently...
superior. Yeah. So her and Declan must have superior.
And Declan has 120-foot blind sight. So,
yeah.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah. So they were both able to see something down there, but none of you can. especially those of you without dark vision.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
Okay.
You're
Just
mute. You
keep
can't ask
going.
questions anyway.
Right, exactly. That was
Hey, got him.
All right, we keep
What?
going.
What? Whatever.
I feel like Justin built his character around the phrase "curiosity killed the."
May very well happen.
Yeah.
It may very well be one of us.
Anyway, so you
Yep.
guys follow, and you guys get to another split, and this one just splits to the right and to the left. And as you're following the tracks, you now are starting to see tracks that are about this big, also. That are
Now, are they like feline, canine, or they're like horses, bovine, equine? What are we looking at here?
make an intelligence check.
Gosh dang it!
Nailed it.
Specifically,
11.
It's some sort of beast. So it
I
has.
can't even tell if it has the 4 things with the claws.
The paws
What?
have about 6
Oh, so it's a paw.
toes
Cool.
with claws.
6 toes. Gosh. Gathering its canine because the claws are out.
and which way were the tracks?
Wow.
They go in the same direction. There are regular footprints that go off to the other direction, but the big footprints and the weird footprints go in the same direction.
Well, unfortunately, our quarry, I think, is the same direction as the nasty paws.
Now,
So-
did the nasty paws just go and appear right when it turned right? Or did they like come out of the
No,
left side and
they-
like curve and
They
go right?
also go into the other side in both directions.
Okay. Right. I mean, right. We go
What
right.
does that mean?
You go right. Okay.
I'm so.
I follow the footprints.
Okay.
Cool.
I got a one-track mind.
So as you are going,
That is tracking.
you start seeing, and above you, it splits again, and in the split to the right, you see these two.
We're just gonna go in a circle.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've gone right like 3 times.
These two white glowing eyes and these two yellow glowing eyes. At least
Where?
people without dark vision see these two pairs. Some of them are like a bluish white, and then one of them's like a yellowish white. 2 pairs of eyes. Ondine,
Mhm.
if you get closer, you could probably make them out.
Wait. I guess.
How many feet away are they, ish?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, Miriam or Ondine and Declan are at the front, and so they're about 80 feet away from them.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
I lean over to Viola. What are they? What are those things?
And she
She's
kind
like
of
my personal guide.
whispers.
Awesome.
She leans over to you and whispers, "I think those are bears."
Bears?
Bears don't have 6 toes. I'm so confused.
One said they're normal.
We're not on Earth.
And she goes,
Oh, that's fair. No, we are not. We aren't on Earth.
"Cavern bears, not regular bears."
I love you. She
Duh.
knows you're not very smart.
Cavern bears, dude. Jeez.
Oh.
We bear
So
bears.
what are you doing?
That's the way the footprints go, though, right?
Well, the footprints go to the left, but like you'd have to come within like 20 feet of those eyes to get to the left.
Right.
Oh,
Right. And they're
boy.
looking right at us.
Well,
Are they?
actually, you can kind of tell that the footprints go to the left. You're assuming that they do because you're not necessarily within range to tell, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like tap Ondine on the shoulder. You said they're 80 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna tap her on the shoulder and just be like, what's going on? I can't see anything.
Yeah.
So
I
you
just look
could
at him
see
and go,
just motioning.
right, right. I'm assuming I can get what the like.
Yeah, I'm literally just like.
That's kind of the universal sign of like what's going on.
It's literally this. I think this is what in sign language. It's just literally like what's your name? It's like Yeah.
Ondine, haven't we been over this?
Do you
No.
know sign language?
Um,
Back in 6th grade, I did.
our footprints
I was
go
talking about
left,
Ondine.
but there are bears there, so we have to get close to the bears to follow the tracks.
I'm gonna I'm gonna start signing to Declan.
Okay.
Is he gonna? Okay.
Like he sees you, whether you signing.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, are they cavern bears?
And he goes, yes.
Um,
I immediately look more worried. Cavern bear.
I hate you guys sometimes.
You have a negative modifier in your intelligence. How can we not make fun of this?
I know. I hate you guys sometimes, but there's no way I can get around it, so I guess I'm stuck. Feats and ASIs, baby.
Okay, so what are you doing? Also, you've been sitting here long enough. They start moving forward.
Okay. Well,
Arrow comes out and is across and is on the bow, half drawn.
I hold my hand up,
I'm
and
gonna.
they're within how far from us now? Like
I
60
have no
feet?
idea where they are. I'm just
They are within, like, they're not moving. They're fast, so they're like within.
Right.
They're within eyesight. You can tell that they are cavern bears.
Okay. I just need them to be within 60 feet.
They are within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
Fresh out of church.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna cast guidance on my on.
I say something quietly. I mutter, and then all of a sudden, I guess you guys can't tell the difference because you can't see anyway.
Well, there's dancing lights.
Yeah. Well, it becomes even a darker, like color, and now no one can see anything within a 15-foot sphere right on top of the bears.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Quick. And I'd make a dash for that left tunnel.
Okay.
Yep, I'm right behind her.
Okay.
Dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Yeah.
So they're in complete darkness.
Oh,
as
so when
long
Declan
as
runs
Declan
through,
doesn't put the lights in it. So
No, not. Oh, yes.
yeah. So
we
pulls
can
his
all run
lights
through, and
kinda
then the
to
dance
side.
lights go. The four dancing lights are like the four ghosts in Pac-Man. They just like follow behind him at like 20 feet behind him.
Okay, so you guys
That's
are all
awesome.
running. You're not stealthing, but they can't see you. So yeah, you pass them, and you hear
It'd be a
like
swipe at disadvantage.
you
if they
hear
try to
that they're
attack.
like mad. So you hear like noises, and they're like like groans and stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not gonna try anything. So you guys make it past them. Are you gonna continue running down the tunnel, or
I think once
Okay,
we get
so
about
it's
60 feet past
60 feet? Okay, so it splits to it splits again. Which way do you go?
Oh, you gotta make a check.
You have to.
Way
You,
does
you just have to. I'm just gonna have you choose because you're not tracking. You're running.
Right. So. Meeny, miny, moe.
Here, I'll roll a. I'll roll a.
It's like if this was Miriam, she would go right because she always goes right.
I rolled a 3. I don't know if that helps.
Only if we declared ahead of time. Hi.
I know.
Let's go another. Let's go left.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going in circles.
So you guys go to the left, and now
That's true. That's
you
actually a
come,
really good
and
point.
it splits 3 ways.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Okay. Well, I
And
slow
down
down.
the center one, there appears to be light in the distance.
Light.
I try to re-pick up the track.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Wait.
Third day. Nice song choice, Jake.
Dude, I love that song. It's so good.
Is it
I haven't
still an advantage? Is
in a while.
Declan still help?
Declan will help you. Yes.
Is that what I said?
Oh, does she still get guidance? I cast it on her right before we took off running.
Oh.
I mean, I think that's with.
It's
a
a minute.
Yeah, you're.
It's
yeah,
within
it
a minute.
lasts.
Yeah.
So guidance. So I added
You
D4.
can add a D4.
D4.
Yeah.
What is survival? Oh, survival's wisdom.
Wisdom based. Yeah.
Yeah. So a natural 21.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's go.
So in this area, there is a lot of tracks.
Never die.
You see, like this is a heavily trafficked
Heavy foot
area, by just like regular boots and stuff. Like you're not seeing like a lot of weird footprints, but you do catch up on the weird footprints, and they go to the left path.
Which means we picked correctly.
And
When you say that, I go, no, we went left.
and in the area you see a
I'm an idiot.
couple like empty bottles and things, like, so there is like evidence that people are here occasionally or frequently in some degree.
It's like the high school dropouts hang out.
I walk over to the bottles and I sniff
I was
them.
gonna say it's the Goonies.
You sniff the bottles. Make
We're
an
passing it up.
well.
Do I smell alcohol? And I'm very well acquainted with the smell of alcohol. Do I smell any form of fermented alcoholic?
No.
No. Oh, all right. That's all I really wanted. I just wanted to know.
Okay.
I just kind of throw it over my shoulder so it breaks behind us. But not alcohol.
You hear?
I don't know. That's my bad.
Oh, what? What? From where?
Like a purr or like wings?
To the left.
Like
Oh.
purr?
It's
Or just
it's
wings?
that sound.
Oh.
Alright.
Make it
Well-
what you will.
I am gonna glare at the 4-foot idiot. Like,
And at this point, because of that, from the center, you start to hear voices.
The breaking of a. How far away?
It's a
you're in a
cavern.
cavern, dude. It's gonna go.
Echoes.
How far away was the light?
How many caves have you been
We
in?
can see
A
it.
Apparently not
couple.
enough.
The light appears to be
He's fully in character right now. This is
30
awesome.
feet from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I'd known it was 30 feet, you said in the like. I thought it was farther.
Like
I'm gonna find a shadow and hide.
you can see 30 feet down. It's lit. Not that there is a light 30 feet from you, but 30 feet from you, it appears to be lit, but you don't see any evidence of
Like opens
life.
into a bigger cavern.
It
Dude,
just
details.
goes down and bends around.
What? I wouldn't have done it if I'd known it was 30 feet. Okay, too late.
It's too late.
I draw an arrow and I wait for the first person to come through it. If it's threatening, I shoot from the light.
Okay. You also
If they're
hear
like
the
coming around with
bears.
swords and stuff.
Yeah, I'm hiding. I am
Jeez.
so hiding.
Sorry guys, triple
Make
prong
it-
attack. Didn't mean to do that.
I'll climb up onto a wall if I have. I'll stand on top of my quarterstaff in a corner. In the shadow.
Okay,
Just
make
do
a
the Wushang thing. Just
do it with disadvantage.
Oh, come on.
You're in a cavern. Like there's nothing to hide behind.
Right, but like I'm picking a corner. The light is like casted, and I'm gonna.
Are you
And,
going
like-
down the left path?
No. We're at an intersection, right? So there's got to be like a corner where, like, so if there's light being cast, and there's gonna be shadows. I'm gonna find one of those. And
Okay,
I'm gonna
I guess.
hide in it.
What are you hiding
Just
from?
take the disadvantage,
There are
dude.
literally
Just roll
there
it.
are
Just
three
take the
places
disadvantage.
that you are.
I'm gonna hide in the place that's farthest away from any noise that is being made currently. Like there was
So
that
to
noise
the
that
right.
Directly
from the
behind
left.
us, in front of us, and on the
kind of towards the right, but not like in the right tunnel.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just off. to the side.
Hey, roll a stealth check.
Okay, thank you. I still rolled crappy, so I think it's gonna be a 10 total. Yep. And it's less that I'm hiding, it's more like I'm just stepping back into the shadows and like so I can see everything.
I mean, you did say you were, so.
Yeah, I know. But I know I am hiding. I'm finding concealment. That's the tactical term.
So 10.
Yeah, total.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You feel like it's really dark and you can't see anything, so it might be hidden. Also, Declan drops
Now, does
the
Declan
lights.
still have his? Oh,
No,
come
you
on, dude.
So
I'm going to cast guidance on myself as well. I am just all kinds of screwed.
So they're 30 feet away.
The light source is.
The light is 30 feet away. We hear
Not the
noise
light
from that
source.
from there.
Light. You can see the light 30 feet away, and then And
There is the edge of the light is 30 feet away. That's coming from farther down.
And that's the center tunnel. Noise came from the left tunnel, and bears have stirred behind us.
Right, but then we heard noise coming from that center.
Which I am watching. I basically read it in action to shoot a threatening thing. So it's like
Directly in
this.
front of you,
Light
hear voices.
is coming through this one. Light is coming through this one. The noise came out of this, and the bears are back here, and we're kind of like right in here.
And
then he hid like right over here.
There are voices coming from the lighted tunnel. It's about 30.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ah.
Yep. Okay. Hang on. Hold that
So
thought,
we
man.
back.
Right.
Yeah. So voices. There are voices coming from that middle tunnel, though.
Okay.
So the only tunnel that you are not hearing something coming from is the one to the right.
The right-hand one.
Correct.
And did you figure out which way the tracks went? They went down the left one, right?
With the purr sound, yes. So, but the thing is, that thing.
Son of a gun.
What I'm doing though is where the light is, and I'm assuming they're people-y voices. I am going to the moment I see like a foot of a person, I'm going to cast infestation.
Infestation.
Yes. And a whole bunch of like parasite buggy things are going to come out of the darkness towards them.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll think that's what made the sound.
So you're casting
It
that.
also hurt.
Okay, so you're casting that in the direction of the light.
Yes.
Okay.
Try and scare them away
Okay.
a little bit. Because they're just
Hold on,
bugs.
let me do some simple math here.
And then they might move 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay.
Just boom into a wall.
Or back
Oh,
towards
man.
them. But either way works.
Yeah.
Because if it keeps them away from us, that's really all I care about.
Okay.
Hey, this is not good.
I love how in character that glass break was. I just want to compliment you on that. Okay. So
I was doing the cool like ping like cigar over the shoulder thing.
Cool move, and not just something that's reckless.
Tyron did. I was like nothing.
Yeah. So,
yeah, no, Tyron's an idiot.
So as soon as like I see a foot or
but
whatever.
so you guys are all holding, yes? Just you're not
Yeah.
moving? Okay.
I don't know if she's reading a spell, so my move stands. First
Okay.
threatening guy that comes around the corner gets in.
Well, that you can see.
Right, that's fair.
I see a lot further than you.
Light is 30 feet away. I can see in light. First guy that comes around the corner is going to be in light, so I can shoot them.
Depending on the situation. Anyway.
He did say threatening, so.
Some like 12-year-old kid comes running around the corner like, oh my god!
Okay.
Anyway, it casts on them. They make a Constitution saving throw, which is what I was trying to get at.
So you wait a little bit.
I just couldn't get my word.
About 20 to 30 seconds pass, and then one figure, and they have like a hand crossbow, and they just
Twang.
Down by their side.
It just down by their side, and they just kind of like are looking, like to see if they see anything. Are you
So he's not like clearing a corner,
but
he's not like moving at it.
Okay, but I mean, you can shoot if you want, Tyron. He's not threatening. And then yours was if you saw a person, yes?
Yeah, that's not threatening. I wouldn't shot.
So what is the...
He makes a Constitution saving throw, and we had my DC wrong last week. It should only be 13.
What was it last week?
14.
Like 14 or 15.
I think we caught that and then didn't fix it.
Yeah, because it should only be 8 plus 2 plus wisdom.
Yeah.
Right.
Is your wisdom 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
that's
why
he
my
rolled a
DC is only
15.
12. Oh.
Okay.
So does he take half damage or anything?
No, or he just takes 6 point damage. There's still like
bugs
mites on him.
He just kind of like swats them away.
There's a lot of them, and then they move.
And he.
randomly
Oh, by the way, I would like to.
in a
He is
direction.
wearing a mask that
What mask?
Tyron you recognize.
Whoop-de freaking day.
And they move in a southward direction.
Okay.
But
So
there's enough of them that
Have
you can
fun.
visually see them.
well,
we don't know
bugs.
which direction we're facing.
Yeah,
The
the
bugs
bugs.
move in a southward
The bugs.
direction.
Yeah, because it's a random direction.
It moves, yeah, and I rolled a 2, which this says is south.
So the bugs kind of like fly towards him and then kind of like go around
Oh wait,
him.
hold on.
I think
If
it's
the
the
direction
person, not the
rolled-
bugs.
And if the direction is blocked.
I don't know if you've ever been hit with a swarm of
But
things that sting you. You run away.
No, but she's referring. Oh wait, who?
No,
But if
it's
he saved, but if he saved on his throw, then dude, does that movement apply if it's him?
okay. I thought it was the bugs move,
Yeah, it's not. It's the person.
but it's the person. Yeah.
Or takes. So nothing.
Does he
happens,
move if
really.
he saves?
No, he doesn't. No, he's just got these bugs all over him.
Okay.
Gross.
So he's just
That
kind of
came
now.
out of the dirt.
Now he's just like really pissed at these bugs. Is there anything else that you guys want to do, or are you just holding? Still.
Do I hear anything?
You still hear.
Okay, all right.
Is
And-
it getting louder?
Not louder. But the bears are getting louder. And then the guy
I'm
like
looking. I am holding to look to see what my other. I can't see anything technically, so.
So he kind of swats away bugs and then like turns around and yells down. It's just cavern bears, and it echoes just like that.
And it's just cavern bears.
But he does stay there.
Of course, that's fine.
I frantically
But
point towards the left tunnel.
backing up a little bit. So
Okay.
I do not see
No.
anything. Cool.
Right.
what you guys doing? Okay, so you guys are heading
move
towards the
towards the
left.
Does
tunnel.
somebody grab
I
fifth?
am not moving because I do not see anything.
Ondine, you'd
Or
be the
can I
closest
hear
to
people
him.
walking? If I can hear my people walking.
Yeah, I'll just tap him and like pull his arm.
Yeah, you didn't hide that well, so
Cool.
she can
Yeah,
she
yeah,
can
yeah.
find you. So
That's dope.
you
Dude,
guys are
my
all heading
passive sees him.
left.
Let's go.
Actually, everything's passive sees him. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he did roll right on the button.
yeah,
Oh,
everything
that's
that
funny.
would have had passive perception at that moment saw him.
All right. I rolled
Okay.
a 5, guys. What do you want me to do?
So you guys are heading down. Are you heading quickly?
No, we have a
Stealthily? Are you
Stealthily.
okay?
I'm gonna go stealthy.
I mean,
but
we don't
next to
want to be
Violet.
heard by the guy or whatever we're moving
Okay,
towards.
so
Say
everyone roll stealth checks.
Ah, 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Guidance, actually. Yeah, I will. No, I won't. 23. 22, sorry.
15.
I'm totally
Oh,
trying
wait,
to make
hold
up
on.
for the
Just
lame
kidding.
hiding that I did.
18. I forgot I'm trained in this.
Okay.
Oh wow, we're all trained in stealth. That's awesome.
Okay.
Because
So
nobody was last time.
Yeah.
I was. 7
I
has
guess
a
that's
plus
true.
5 to stealth. Okay.
Oh, I just
How
had
about
my
Vax's plus 20?
Yeah. Well, I was level
Whatever, I don't even
4.
know. I know. Plus, that's a roguish expertise, so
Yeah.
5. So
Okay.
15 total addition at level
So
20, I think.
okay. So what were your guys' rolls?
So 22 for mine.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
And 18.
Okay.
Everybody else is NPCs.
Yep, I wrote for them. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys head down, and down here it's starting to get a little bit sludgier.
Ew.
And it doesn't seem like mud. You're not sure what it is. And you guys are just kind of.
Poop.
It doesn't smell like poop,
Oh, okay, good.
but
That's
it does
good.
smell like rotting flesh. Anyway,
Oh, come on.
you guys are heading down, and you guys reach. Well, Violetta and Declan just kind of keep walking, and then look down, and realize they're standing on webbing.
I don't see any of
The
this.
rest of you stop before the webbing. And they just stop and don't move.
Who's in front? Who's in front of me?
In front of you, directly in front of you, is Ondine. And then up
Oh,
a little bit farther ahead of you is Violetin.
I can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Okay.
But you know
I
that
just
they're
need
ahead
to
of you.
know.
And
Cool.
then behind you is Tyron.
Oh, I'm in the middle. Fantastic.
So you guys all stop.
So I'm gonna on when I heard that other thing, I'm gonna like move my offhand up into my hair for a second,
Okay.
and then ready myself for a fight.
We confirmed that the tracks went this way.
Yes.
Wait, what? Now, is this webbing? Is it like there's an opening in the floor and the webbing is across it, or it's like the square cavern and then there's just like webbing?
So at the point
have
that
no
you are
idea.
getting to, it's widening and turning into like a cul-de-sac shaped end. And you can't see anything because it is dark.
True, and I don't think I brought my torches with me. I don't even think I have torches. Do I have
I
torches?
don't think I have. I have an explorer's pack. Does that have torches?
You have
in
10
it?
torches.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna light a torch?
Easier it is, but
And
Currently,
Violetta
I
and
am
Declan
holding-
kind of turn back and look at you, Ondine, and kind of go.
So I'm gonna cast guidance in this moment as I'm reaching into my hair and securing everything. I don't know what I'm preparing for the inevitable.
So the webbing, I can see this because I can see in the dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're opening into like kind of like a cavern end, and the entire thing is covered in webbing.
Okay.
And
I
But it's
bumped
not
into
at
the back
the
of.
top,
Oh.
At the
there
top
is a
one.
very, very large spider hanging upside down, looking at all of you. Actually, not looking at all of you, looking specifically at Declan and Violetta. And from what you can see, it appears to have some red, or not red, bluish white and yellowish light white lines designing its legs and its torso.
I don't like it. I'm gonna slowly just like with offhand or
But
with my
but
left hand, I'm just
Ondine,
gonna like
the very
feel.
center of this cavern, it's about 7 feet across, is a circle that doesn't have any webbing on it.
How far did I can't hear my.
Okay.
I bump into the back of Fish when we stop, and then I kind of like put my hand on his belt, and I kind of like shift around to his side, so we're standing next to each other, and I just, what's happening? Why is there webbing?
I just like turn like I'm gonna whisper to him and don't say anything. And then I'm gonna reach out and like kind of feel for Andy and like
My hand's still on his belt, by the way.
find her shoulder and like start like tapping in a rhythm, like just to like show like I don't know if she can even understand, but like I'm just like trying to get her attention.
I turn and I just say, "There's a very large spider."
Okay, when she says spider, I flinch.
We're just trying to figure out how to proceed. Declan and Violetta are already on top of the web. Do they look stuck?
They don't look stuck, but
Violetta's on the web.
they're touching the web, and from your knowledge of spiders, if something's
They
touching
can
their
feel
web, they know where it is.
Okay. Oh gosh. Right. So there's a space in the middle that's open. About how far is that space from where I am?
Just kind of. Okay. So.
How far is the space from where Ondine is? The opening in the middle.
From Ondine, it is about. So the area that you're in is about 30 by 30, like where it opens, and it's like the very center. So that would be half of 30. So it's like 15 feet away from you is the circle area.
Okay.
And Declan and Violetta are about they're about 5 feet into the web. And the spider, you guys are taking long enough, starts to kind of move around down to like the ground.
Oh, okay.
I don't
I'm
think
Are we fighting it? Can we get some light?
I think the best bet is we have Declan throw up lights so you can see, and as soon as the lights are on, we just attack. I don't think there's any avoid in this fight.
Are you saying this loud enough that Declan can hear you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like hushed tones, but
okay. So Declan,
can she even do that?
Okay, Declan is going to cast
light on its eyeballs,
and
so
I'm going
shoot
to
them.
draw
8 different.
8 different little spotlights
Okay.
go. Woo!
So Declan
That'd be hilarious.
pulls out. What does he have?
I ready my action for the second I see the spider. I shoot for its face.
He's gonna pull out. He's gonna pull out a stone and cast light on it, and then toss it into the middle. So that casts 20 feet of light, and then an additional 20. So the entire thing is lit up now from the center. So you can all see
he just
there is
tosses
now
the stone
a
and it
spider
just falls.
moving towards the two of them.
Quick question. You say he threw a stone into the middle of the cavern. It just falls? Or it catches on some webbing?
Into this, like the hole, or this, like not the hole in the webbing.
The
it's the ground.
Yeah,
It just lands
ground.
there and lights it up. And with
There's
that
just
light,
no-
you can actually see on the ground in black chalk are a bunch of designs.
Oh.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
30 feet of a cavern with ground that webbing is on top of. And in the middle, there's a hole.
There's just a blank spot.
There's no webbing.
No webbing there.
It's
Oh,
not a
gotcha.
hole
I
in the
thought-
ground.
I thought
It's
it was
just-
like a tube.
Oh,
That the
no.
webbing was across,
No.
and there was no webbing in the middle.
No,
so I was
sorry.
like, why would
Bad
you
word
just
choice. There's a hole in the
throw
webbing,
that
so there's just a lack of webbing.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, so now we can see. So my action is held till I can see it, so I shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Does he know
as
I'm there?
soon- Basically, as
Does
soon as
that- If he does that, I'm gonna take a dart out and throw it
Okay,
at the
so this
spider
is-
as well.
Your
Does-
surprise round. So
yeah.
Do we get advantage because he doesn't know we're there?
Oh, it knows we're
it
there.
knows you're there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 100% knows what it is.
Balls. 20 even.
Oh, cocked. I hope that was not any better.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident my
20
9
hits.
doesn't hit.
No, Ondine does not hit.
17 for my dart.
It does hit.
Okay.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
2.
Okay. Cool. 7 points of damage to it. Declan,
Yes.
he did light as his thing.
Yeah.
Violetta's gonna attempt to charm it.
Nice.
Hey,
So-
Josh. Do I get fairy fire back on a long or short rest?
What?
Do I get fairy fire back on a long or short rest?
I believe it is long rest. Let me double check.
Okay, I'm looking at it now.
Okay, you got it?
I'm looking it up now.
Okay, I'm gonna do Violetta's turn. Okay, so she's gonna attempt to charm it, so it needs to make a charisma saving throw, which a spider is balls at.
Super charismatic. Better have a negative modifier,
So
I
it-
swear.
It has a -3, so it
Awesome.
fails.
Yeah. Because I was like,
Okay.
spider. Unless the spider's name's Charlotte, I would then accept it to
Okay,
not have a negative.
that is 7 points of damage.
On a charm?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Once per long rest. Dang it.
Oh, I thought charm
Yeah.
meant that they were
The,
like friendly.
the charm does damage and it has disadvantage against on attacks against her.
Yeah, it's her class.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a class
now
ability of hers.
charmed by her,
Interesting.
so it cannot attack her without it. If it attacks her, it takes additional damage.
Oh, fine.
Oh. A charm creature can attack the charmer
Oh,
or target the
and She's
charmer
going.
with harmful abilities. Is this a separate type of charm, or is this the charm
She's also going to use
on this
Kiss
handy
of
dandy
Death.
thing right here?
I don't
Kiss
think
of
it's
death?
in that.
Kiss of Death. So when she uses her charm, she can choose to cast Kiss of Death. She now has advantage on attack rolls against those who are targeted by this. And when she hits, she deals an additional 1d4 damage.
Get it, girl. Let's go.
It is concentration,
Oh,
though, so
man.
that part is concentration. Okay. So that brings us to initiative.
All right. All right. Not amazing.
Okay. It's an additional 1d4 damage of that damage type. Mhm. It's that type, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, I need
we'll
to
just go. I have a really cool list now. So Tyron, what's your initiative?
13.
Ondine, what's your initiative?
15.
Fist.
17.
Okay.
All right, guys. I
So-
get it.
Violetta
Just
is...
gotta
have-
get me
I
back
have
for.
dexterity.
What's your
and I
dexterity?
rolled a 4 +3.
Okay.
Does the spider also have the same?
No,
as me?
Violetta just rolled the same as you with
Oh.
also a +3, so...
Oh, cool. I'll let her go first.
Okay. And that is a 21 from Declan.
Attaboy.
Nice.
Kicking it off right.
Okay. I now need to roll initiative for the spider. And that is... Okay. And then...
And
Are we gonna break out the battle map?
Yes, we are.
Okay, let me move my.
Okay. So we're going to not pause, but we're just going to hold for a second while we set up the battle map.
you know what's funny, Jake?
Yeah.
I almost tried to have a giant spider as my mount,
For this
like
campaign?
something I would ride. Yeah.
Oh, why?
You could attempt to
Because
tame
that
this
wouldn't
one.
draw attention.
You could attempt to tame this one and get it to not kill you, and instead you can ride it.
Don't put that in our head.
I wouldn't.
Roll an intelligence check. No, I'm kidding.
For what?
Whether or not he could tame the spider. Whether or not
A
he thinks he could
17!
probably.
Even with my -1, I rolled an 18. Yay!
Good for you.
Probably just tells me I can't tame the spider.
It's a
Any
stupid
chance?
idea. Don't do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what its intelligence.
You hear
I'm
your
gonna say
mother's voice.
Kind of want to know if it's smarter than me. I'd be.
Oh, probably.
What's your intelligence? Nope, it is not.
You
smarter
know
than you.
this.
It's not.
It's not smarter than me.
No.
Yay! I'm smarter than something.
It's not like it's Shelob, it's just a spider.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Top of the. Okay, so Miriam,
Yeah.
for sake of, so this is the battle map that we have, right? Okay. So this one's you
Okay.
right here. This is me, right, guys?
Raise it a little bit. Raise the camera angle a little bit.
Wait, raise
Good.
it? Or did I come down here?
Yeah,
you
I
Okay,
think
now
that's
now I can see him.
profile. There we go. Sorry. Okay, then this is a 4-foot man.
Well, I bet you still have not said my name.
These are two.
Declan.
Honestly, I just can't remember.
Declan and Violetta.
Jacqueline, Violet is the one with the circle on under her because she's maintaining constant. And this is Big
Okay.
Betty right here. So we are currently 25. Ondine, you're 25 feet away.
Okay.
And Justin, you and I are 30.
Okay, so that brings us to the top of the round. Declan. And I have character sheets, so I feel a lot more confident in this. Okay. Declan gets to make 3 attacks. And he's going...
3 attacks.
Jacob, did you mute the phone? So
He
it's not
did.
receiving audio?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I did.
just making sure.
Okay. So, Declan is going to make 3 attacks.
You sure? Because the outline, the green outline is popping up like it's receiving audio.
It's not on mine.
It's
I
not
muted
doing that on
it.
mine.
And it says it's muted.
Huh? Well, okay, that's weird because it doesn't have the little mute thing. Whatever.
Okay. It's going to throw 3 sunbolts at it.
Okay.
And all 3 of them hit. So it takes
Yes. Fantastic. This is what we want.
1d6 plus 3 radiant damage. So 3d6.
Let's keep
plus
him around.
I was like, we are bringing this guy back from the dead if he's dead.
So 11 plus 9, so 20 points of damage.
We need him.
Dang.
It looks like it didn't take as much damage as you would expect it to, though. From
Radiant, huh?
Interesting.
Does it look like it? Does it look like it just didn't? Does it look like it was specifically because of radiant?
I don't think
Or
we can tell.
It just
I think we
seems
just
like
know
it
it
just
wasn't
was a little
effective.
resistant to that damage. Okay, that brings us to. You're letting Violetta go first.
yeah,
Okay, so
get
Violet,
it, girl.
she's going to pull out her. She's gonna pull out her light crossbow and fire a shot.
Hey Justin, is your mic up in your head? In your head again?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Because I think that's why we were picking up some of that thing. Because it's like coming. It's picking up what's coming out of your headphones a little bit.
6.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Plus
It's just your mic's just super sensitive.
5. And she just kind of shoots and it just misses. It goes like through its legs and just hits the back of the wall. And
Oh, so she missed.
so she just missed it with her light crossbow shot. But she is going to move
Where is she
at
moving?
half speed because webbing,
Webbing.
like around. So she has. Actually, she's gonna fly 40 feet to the back corner.
She's gonna fly.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
girl.
She doesn't take half.
No,
speed
but I
then?
mean, it's 30
5,
feet, so I
10,
think just to that
It's
back
like
corner.
over here. Okay. So now she is over here. Hopefully this works. Okay. Okay. So now she's over here in comparison to where she was.
Okay. And that brings us to fist.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to. Can I? Okay, I'll go 5, and then from here on, it's half speed, right? As soon as I
Yeah.
enter this doorway. Okay. 10, 15. I'll go to here, and so I'm at 35. And then I will hold my action for when something comes into my melee, and I'll hold my attack action.
Okay.
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 Camera froze. We don't know where you are.
Oh, hang on.
So see,
I'm basically
you're holding,
right in front
you're
of.
holding your action. Yes.
Yeah.
To come into in melee range of you.
If anything comes within melee, to smack it.
Okay.
Any
Okay.
enemy.
That brings us
in
to
melee. Why isn't
Ondine.
this moving forward?
Okay.
I assume you're standing 5 feet in front of Declan, like right in front of Declan, pretty much.
Not right in front,
5
but
feet
like
diagonal
off
to the.
diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, is this not?
Towards the spider, and Declan's left.
Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna rejoin the camera. Okay, hang on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Please work.
Okay, well, he's doing that. It has taken damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to step kind of to the side a little bit to get out of the way of anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So Declan is still where he originally was.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm
Which
just
is-
gonna kind of come to the side of him and get within, I don't know, 20 feet of the spider.
Okay.
Okay.
Just forward.
Your movement's half as soon as you step into
Hit
the
the
thing.
thing.
because of the
Yeah.
webbing. So what's your movement?
30.
So I think if she moves
18.
parallel
So I don't
with
need to get-
Declan.
10. So so is this only 5 then, Josh? This movement first
Yeah, I think so.
5, and then so 10, 15. she can get side.
and you're within 20 feet of
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
so.
So
Yeah,
Which
you're
it's
within
taking up
20 of
4
the spider.
spaces, by the way. It's a
okay,
large.
it is taking up a large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
currently,
then
you and some,
yeah, right there. Cool. So then Ondine is going to take her hand and she's going to clap them together.
Ooh.
And toll the dead.
Ooh.
Toll the dead.
And because it has taken damage, it's a D12.
Yeah. So does it make a save?
Hey.
I believe it's a Constitution save.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that imagery of just like you're dead. Suck it.
So it's a D12 necrotic. Let me
Suck
get
it. No, you suck it. Suck it.
Suck it. I'm so mad that the second movie is on the Peacock streaming.
Oh.
So it's like one more streaming service you have to get just to watch the movie. Super annoying. Ooh,
Get their
I
free
rolled-
like 1 week trial or whatever.
Right. 10 necrotic damage.
Whoa, heyo, let's go.
Okay.
Um, does it seem like that didn't hurt as much?
That necrotic damage doesn't seem like it did as much damage as you were hoping that it would. It looks like it kind of like flinched and it took a little damage. But it's
dang it!
not.
I did the wrong thing.
Okay.
So mad.
And that was
Such an
10
idiot.
damage, right?
10 damage. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next.
Jacob, extract aspects.
No, but I kind of can.
Can you?
With True Strike?
Yeah, you just have to be able to hit it.
Well, not
No, True Strike
can't-
gives
I
you
can't, like,
advantage
Oh.
on the net.
Gives me advantage.
Okay.
The point is, it's kind of the same.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
But
So
I still have guidance, correct? Because I cast it back when
Yeah.
we were in the tunnel. So
okay. So that brings us to Tyron.
True Strike. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
That's all I really can do.
What's
So
the
I just-
range
I-
on that?
Oh, True Strike twinsies! Cool, we both have that.
I think it's 30.
Yeah. Is he within 30,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yep.
That'd be like right at the edge, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of
True strike.
bring my hands together and then put them on my bow. Or just like moderate my breathing
That's right.
to
I like this
to kind of set
flavor.
myself.
Mm.
That's my flair for True Strike.
Yeah. Okay.
Or my flavoring.
It's now the spider's turn. So let me get back to the spider. Okay.
What is Violetta concentrating on?
She's concentrating on her kiss of death. So her attacks have
So dope.
advantage. And she deals extra damage when she hits.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So the spider's gonna move
Spider's gonna move
forward to attack Declan.
to here.
Yes.
And that technically steps within my melee, correct?
Yes, you can make your one
So
attack.
I will make my attack. Okay, so now the spider is right here.
Yep.
Forward. Okay. So with my little quarterstaff, I will hit with a 24.
Yes.
Okay. And I will deal. That's a 6. 5 points bludgeoning, and I will take my bonus.
I don't think you can hold a bonus action.
You can't. You held your action.
Because it's not my turn.
You could like use a key point to do stunning strike if you wanted to. Oh wait, do you have stunning strike yet?
I don't have that yet.
Okay, I'm not as familiar with monks as you are probably. I know they eventually get some cool stuff, but
5.
Yeah. Okay. So
did it look like that hurt it as much as we?
Yeah, he just smashes into like the front, one of the front legs, and it just kind of like cracks. And it looks like it's taken a lot of damage and it's pretty hurt.
Oh, this looks painful. Just ow.
Okay.
I would also like to point out. Oh, that was fist held action. I was like, I was before fist. What?
Yeah.
Never
So
mind.
he comes up and
Truly my character.
goes to bite Declan, and that hits with a 24.
Yikes.
Taking
24.
1d8. 7 plus 3, so 10. And then Declan has to make a Constitution saving throw. And that is too low, so he takes an additional 2d8.
Oh no.
And that was a 7 and an 8. Gosh, okay. So that's 15. So he takes 25 points of damage. As this thing
Dude,
just
that would have put
bites
me at
right into the front of
1.
him.
Oh my gosh.
Are the
Woo!
most hit points here?
Probably.
I'm squishy.
Yeah.
I'm ranged, so I don't. I try not to get in fights.
Yeah.
Or at least not fist fights.
Fair
Gosh.
Fist fights.
Okay.
I try not to get in fist fights.
And then as a bonus action,
Fist fights with his fists in a fist fight. Oh no. This is gonna be too fun. Bye, Miriam! Again!
okay.
Hey, there she is.
She'll be back.
And
She's
then
always.
as
So
it's
it's-
and then as its bonus
What
action,
I'm in. What I'm in.
okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
the
he's back.
spider, as its bonus action,
Mhm.
it's going to moonlight stare
Moonlight stare.
Declan.
I don't like
I don't
this.
I don't like this.
So Declan,
About to freaking
wisdom
unload on this
saving
thing.
throw. That succeeds, so nothing happens. All of its eyes glow a bluish white, and the lines that are bluish white on its body just start to glow. And Declan just kind of
Oh,
shakes
so
it
it has
off.
2 abilities. Oh no. Because it has yellow lines as well.
Okay,
Special spider.
okay.
I want to know everything about it. Guess who's going to be
Also,
dissecting this thing later?
it was 10 points. Okay. Also, when it bites Declan, it seems to regain some of its life.
Oh, it's a vampire spider.
That's.
I think that's just what a
that
spider is.
helps
It's just
me
2
know
fangs.
what I'm gonna
Okay.
do next.
So that brings us,
Gosh dang it, Josh. I don't like you anymore.
thank you, to Declan, who is going to take out his quarterstaff and make 2 attacks against that. That is a +4 to hit, so they both hit. Dealing 1d6. So 2d6.
Is using it one-handed or two?
Just one-handed. So that it takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it
Why?
just smashes across both of its front legs, and then he's going to spend 1 key point to do patient defense.
Hey, monk buddies!
Yep. Okay. Okay. Fist.
I will.
Didn't you let Violetta go first?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, true. That's right. They're on the same initiative. Okay. So Violetta is going to shoot another light crossbow arrow with advantage. And that hits. And the spider takes, what is it? 1d8 plus 3. Okay. Nope, that's a d20, not a d8. Okay, and the spider takes 10 points of piercing damage. And so,
Wow.
Plus an additional
Oh yeah, because of the
D8. Kiss of Death is D8. Or Kiss of Death is a
just
D4.
1. So she just shoots, and she takes a moment and just kind of aims and shoots, and it goes straight through like the main torso of the spider, coming out the other side. And the spider just kind of like, its eyes go like dark, and it just kind of collapses right in the middle of the. Right? It's like right in the middle of the.
Yeah, it's in the dead center of the room.
Yeah.
I think.
And it's dead.
Over the hole, of
Dead.
course.
There's no hole in the ground. It's just there's no.
It's
web.
just a gap.
Where there's no web.
Okay. I have suspicions.
We went over. Okay, so Spider's dead.
Yes.
I'm going to.
Dang it!
I don't think the spider's actually dead.
I don't either. First strike is staying.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move over there and then like, can I look around and see if there's anything else in this cavern that are enemies?
Okay, make a you're not perception check.
Perception. I will use my guidance on this one. 22.
Okay.
What do I see?
You see in one of the, like, up near the top, there's what appears to be like an egg sac. And you see underneath where the spider is.
Anybody got fire?
You see the room, like the designs.
What do the designs say?
The designs.
Can I tell what language it is?
It is. What languages do you know?
Does it look? But if it's written, right? So what does it say?
Right. You get the gist that this is some sort of teleportation escape route.
Oh. Okay. But I can't really tell what language it is. The languages.
It appears to be some sort of like dark common.
Okay.
Hey, so I can read it. Sweet.
And like, so I'm just gonna like look at everybody else and like slowly like just like point upward, like there's something up there.
Actually, with your 22 perception, you can see there's a hole in the side of it. So it's empty.
Oh, you just. But I can't see anything else squirming around.
No.
I'm going to. Well, that was my action then to do the.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
then I will stick to that. I will be like, problem, basically.
Okay.
And then like slowly like move with my staff. I'll like unmove the legs of the spider to like show the symbols and stuff that are cut into the ground as I'm
move the larger spider legs. Yeah.
With my stick.
Okay. That brings us to Ondine.
Okay, so he's pointed out the ceiling and the floor. Okay. The only way really out of here is that teleportation sigil. Right, perhaps we should move the body and see if we can get a better look at the floor. Declan, maybe you can help decipher some of this. You seem to be the smartest one in the room.
Okay, so, Tyron, anything?
I walk up to the spider and I pull up my cool little. And I am going to go. I'm gonna go to the abdomen. And usually spiders have like a spot where the two pieces come together. There's a little bit of softness right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and like
make a nature
get
check.
Natural 20, so 19.
Okay. You know what Justin knows.
Hey, cool. So did it fall like flat, or did it like and curl into itself?
It just kind of like
fell
collapsed.
Flat. Balls. So I go up to its
But
legs.
It's probably not dead because that's not what real spiders do.
Yeah, real spiders like curl up and then go themselves. So I walk up to, and I walk up to its, I don't know, its right side, and I start cutting the legs off, so it's easier to roll one way. So I just cut a couple of the legs off.
4 of the legs.
I don't know how many I can. Oh, sweet! I cut the entire right side of the legs off. Dope.
Well, make a survival check.
Survival, huh? 5.
You get 1 leg off.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm still damaging it, technically. If it's still alive, come back with less legs, I think. I guess. I don't know.
At this point, you hear...
Yeah, here it comes.
From down the cavern, 2 bears.
They're still coming.
Yes. So
oh my gosh.
The bears are going to take their full movement to move up to the edge of the spider room stuff. So the 2, those 2. They're side by side there. So one of them has yellowish eyes, and one of them has bluish eyes. So the...
But why though? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so... The one on from my viewpoint, the left, which has the bluish eyes, is going to make 2 claw attacks.
It needs to move forward.
It's not within range.
It's 10 feet away from me.
Okay, from my angle, I'm blind. Okay.
Yeah.
Move it
it's 10 feet away from.
So did it dash all the way up to them, or did it just move 30?
Huh?
So they're moving.
You said they're both side by side at the entrance of the tunnel, which is and Ondine and what's his face?
They move up to those 2 people. I thought they were.
So they just enter the cave.
Because they don't take any. They don't take any.
Would I have seen them running up with my 22?
With your 22,
during the last 6 seconds ago.
No, because they just came around the edge. The hallway is not as long as that is.
Right.
Okay, so one's making 2 claw attacks, and those are...
Against what's his butt?
Against Declan.
Yeah.
And that's a 12 and a 20. So Declan takes 2d6 plus 4.
Ouch.
So 8.
Wait, a 12 hit him?
No, the 20 hit him.
No, the 20 probably did.
The 12
that was just for one.
So one of them, as
Ooh.
they're coming, they're kind of pissed because you guys got away from them.
So they're raged.
So now they're raging, but they're not barbarians. So one of them just kind of like swipes wildly at Declan and just misses, and the other one comes like right across his back. Okay. So Declan takes 8 points of damage, and he does not look super great right now. Okay. And then it's going to bonus action Moonlight Stare him. And Declan, that's a... wait, is it Constitute? Wisdom, that's a 10. DC is... he fails, so
No.
he is now frightened of that bear. Okay, and then the one on the other side with the yellowish eyes is going to make 2 claw attacks at... That's Ondine, right?
Ondine, yeah.
And that's a 17 and a 22.
Yeah, full hit.
Okay.
On one of them, I'm going to use Shield of Force.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, oh gosh, but that doesn't actually stop either of them. Never mind, because that would put me right at 17.
Yeah, so it still hit your AC.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That sucks.
I mean, it would still damage them, but nope. I won't do that.
So you take 12 points of damage, and then
I may be down, y'all.
by the way, before I forgot, like on the break, I realized this. Indigo gave you like healing water stuff, so you do have some stuff. Just so you know.
I do have a vial. I did write that I took one. I assumed they gave one.
That is.
He points this out now, just like, so I'm about.
That's
I'm gonna
11 points of damage.
Okay.
Total, or just for the one?
No, that's the second hit. 12 for the first, 11 for the second.
Ooh.
So
they rolled really, really well.
Holy cow.
Okay.
So that was 11.
Are you down yet?
11, 12, that's 23.
You got 1.
Okay. 1 hit point.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
So.
Dang.
Okay.
And the other dude's frightened, so he can't move any closer to it, or
no, he can't move any.
And he has disadvantage on all attacks while is within line of sight.
And that bear does not regain his stare.
Stare. Okay.
That brings us to Declan.
Disadvantage on all attacks.
Are the bears
not just attacks against the one that's frightening?
That's true. It's disadvantage on all attacks. So what?
Are the bears in the initiative order now?
They were always in the initiative order.
Oh, you already rolled them into they were
moving
running
them.
up.
I just
he
didn't
was always
say it because you guys didn't know they were moving.
Right.
Okay.
Good thing we dropped the spider so early.
Wait.
True.
Oh no.
Declan, as a reaction...
Is he immune to fear?
He can probably meditate, right?
He is not immune to fear, but he is going to make a
stillness of mind.
Ranged. That's a natural 1. That doesn't work. Okay. Nothing happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I think 7th level mind, Jake.
What?
I think 7th level of stillness of mind where you can remove a condition.
Okay. So, he is a level 5 monk. Okay, so he's gonna turn around and at disadvantage make a quarterstaff Okay, that's a 17 and a 19.
So,
Hey.
like what, a 22?
What?
Nothing.
That hits.
Yeah.
It's a 23 and a 21. So,
Oh.
okay. So the 21 hits, and it's 1d8. He's gonna hit with 2. That's a 1. Okay, so it takes
Jake.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Stillness of mind is 7th level, and you can use your action to end one effect on yourself that is frightened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then... Oh, he's going to make another quarterstaff attack.
I'm annoyed
And he
now.
rolled a 16 and a natural 20, so that one also hits.
Nice.
So 1d8. That's 7 plus 1, so 8 points of damage. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Josh, did you press record on this?
So, Declan, who's now frightened but turns around anyway and just hits this bear once and then twice across the face. And then is gonna kick it in the face. But that's a 1 and a natural 4. Or yeah, they're both naturals anyway. So then he just like tries to kick at them, but it doesn't work. Anyway. Okay. Fist. Nope. Violetta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Violetta is now going to fly. Seeing these bears, she's going to fly into melee with... She can
do basically anything she wants.
Okay, she's going to get to the bear that's attacking Ondine. Because Ondine looks really bad right now.
Is her concentration automatically dropped because the thing's dead? Or
The thing's dead, yeah. So
okay, so she's gonna fly
Okay.
right up in.
And she's going to attempt to bite it.
Okay.
Nope. Doesn't work. So
Of course not.
she just kind of like, as she's flying, just kind of like almost bumps into the wall and like just misses her attack. Anyway. Okay, fist.
Okay, I want to try something. Can I? From where I'm at, there's me. There's a dead spider. Then there's 2 people. Then there's bears. Can I run on the dead spider and jump over top of Ondine and the bear to gain flanking behind the bear? It's just like jump over and like use my staff if I need
Swan dive.
to like pogo, like to swing around, like, and then.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. I swear. Oh, dang it. 10?
Okay, so you run and you run up the spider and you jump and you make it over Ondine and Declan and the bears and you land prone on the other and slide another 5 feet. So you're 10 feet away from the prone. 10 feet away prone.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Right here. This is where I am.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Awesome. I'm just gonna roll over from where I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna stay on my back for now. Or no, I can stand up and it just halves my movement.
Yeah. How much movement did it take to run up the spider?
So the
5,
spider took 10 feet and I
10.
was like right on it, basically. So I was 10, 20.
Well, the spider
If
is
I'm
not
running-
rough terrain like the
Okay,
weapon.
so then 10 and jump.
So it's
land on the
15 to
ground,
stand
so
up,
it's-
right?
Half of my movement is 20.
Half movement.
Oh, right, because you're a monk. Okay.
Right.
So 20, yeah. And then you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nothing happened.
Fist. So
Here we go.
Auntie. Well, yeah. You guys just watch as just Fist just like swan dives into the dirt, the mud, slides, then just gets up and then runs over to the bear.
And then I'll just
And you're
go ahead
attacking
and
the yellow-eyed one.
whichever one is next in front of behind Ondine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, because she got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make my attack on that one. Okay. 21, natural 21.
Okay.
Yo.
That hits.
No. With a so that's 5 blood,
5
and I will
bludgeoning damage.
and then I will like smack it, and then I'll just like bring back my right hand, and then for everybody else's sake, in this split second before I punch, you see this glint on my hand, and then I go in and I punch the bear for my offhand attack. Whatever it is. Oh boy. Okay, that's better. 25
To hit? Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I will bummer. Okay, I'll do 5 points total.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So 5 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Both bears look equally hurt right now.
Oh boy.
Okay. Is that all your turn? Okay.
That's everything I
Ondine.
can do.
Okay. So they look equally hurt, but how hurt do they look?
Proportionally, like 25%.
Okay. So they're not very hurt.
No,
but they're
equally hurt.
Okay. So the other question is, in base rules, drinking a potion is a full action.
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing it that way, or are you playing that potions like are a bonus action?
To ingest yourself for an action to give
ingest
you
yourself, not to force somebody else to drink
Yeah,
when that would be
I'll let you do that for
ingest
bonus
yourself.
action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can just dump that.
That's how my brother DMs it because he thinks it's ridiculous that
Okay.
it's just full action to drink with yourself.
Yeah, just stick it in your mouth like Octane does, and then like cast your spell while you're drinking it.
Octane doesn't stick it in his mouth, does he? He just sticks it in his chest.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
whatever.
It's like right off front, so it kind of looks like it
Okay.
is.
Yeah,
So
it
this-
does. But
This Healy bit, this vial of Healy water, what is it?
Like,
What do I roll?
how many hit points are you down?
all of them.
Okay. So you're drinking the entire thing?
Yes.
Okay, you
I
regain
don't
all of your
know.
hit points.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
dude,
Okay.
that's so cool. You just use like what 4 full heals just in one.
Yeah, and that's
You just go.
because you're like 25 hit points or something, right?
24 is my max.
Yeah, so you heal all of your hit
I
points.
only have 2 more than you. I only have 2 more than you, Miriam. So
What's your AC, dude?
14.
Oh, okay, so we're the same. I'm just used to being a freaking tank.
Oh, true.
In Pete's campaign, my AC is like 21, and I've got the like highest hit points as well. So I'm like
57
Nice.
something hit points and a
I'm not
21 AC.
used- I'm not
Nothing
used to getting
ever
hit.
hits her. It's
Sometimes
really
it does.
annoying.
Okay, so I drink the vial,
hmm
and I look at these bears.
And like you guys watch
And-
as she just like chugs this, and like everything closes up, like the slashes disappear. Like you're like, were you even here for the fight? Like it's very miraculous. And
The little shovel would like sprint back into place.
what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is happening?
So I just kind of like after I drop the empty vial, I just kind of squeeze my fists a little, and a little bit of darkness comes from within my palms,
Okay.
and my eyes go black. I'm a little bit confused about my ability here.
Oh, is this your ancient thing?
No, this one is Siren's Curse.
Okay.
They make a charisma saving throw, and if they fail, they're baned. But it says on a success, they take 1d4 necrotic damage. So does the damage only happen if they succeed, or do they take the 1d4 no matter what? And then on a failure, they're baned, and on a success, they're not baned. They just take the damage.
So on a failure, they're baned. On a success, they take damage. Yeah.
Okay, so they don't on the failed.
Because it's kind of like
save,
a long-term curse or immediate damage. Like it's kind of the give and take.
Okay.
Okay.
So either. Okay.
All enemies within 60 feet of you. So both of them make charisma saving throws, and I will tell you, bears are super charismatic.
That's kind of I was thinking they might not be.
Okay, so one of them rolled a 0, and the other one rolled a 13.
13 is the same.
Oh,
dang it. Okay, so one of them's baned, and then one of them takes 1d4 damage.
Okay.
Which?
So the one with yellow eyes failed and is baned, and the one with blue eyes succeeded and takes 1d4 damage.
So the blue one takes 2 points necrotic damage.
Okay.
So for reference, this one failed?
Yes.
Okay. So this one succeeded. The one in front of Ondine succeeded.
The one directly in front of me. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's back the other way.
No. So the one in front of this guy succeeded or failed?
Succeeded and took damage.
Okay, so the blue one is in front of Declan, the yellow one is in front of me.
Yes, and the yellow one is baned.
So the one directly in front of me is baned.
So you want me to put a little circle on it?
Yeah, do a concentration circle on it.
You need to just buy those tokens.
I was just gonna do...
Yeah, just put one under the bear. Because it's not concentration for you, right? Oh, no, it is concentration for you.
Bane is concentration.
You have a blue and a yellow token poker chip in there, right?
No, I don't think so.
You have a blue one?
Yeah, so Ondine, you are concentrating to hold the bane.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put... What is this? Okay, I'm gonna put Ondine on concentration right there, and then whoops, I should put this the other way. This actually works, and then this is gonna be Oh, I'm so cooking with gas right. All right, there we go. Boom.
Isn't that Declan?
No. This is Declan. Declan's this one. Ondine's the queen, bro. Come on.
I'm the queen.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
Okay.
I don't know.
That brings us. Whose turn was that?
I'm truly my
right?
character. I'm so in character.
Okay. Tyron.
Right. Yeah.
I was gonna cut this thing up. The stupid freaking bears. They got in my way.
They're actually behind you. They're not in your way at all.
You could just keep cutting up the legs if you wanted.
Oh, they're to the side of you, technically.
No, I have slung my bow over my shoulder at this point, so I slink by. I go past Declan, and I go past the bear in front of Declan, and I go behind him, so I'm gain flanking. I'm right next to Ish. Now,
right here?
Yeah.
You are flanking.
Look, Jake, move that camera towards your right hand a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not flanking both bears. I'm only flanking one of the bears.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, because from the angle it looked like they were like this, and if I stood here, I'd be flanking both of them. Anyway, I'm flanking one bear, so I pull up my rapier and I
Flanking this
stab with advantage.
There you
Okay.
go.
But am I? What? No, I'm not flanking. Fine.
Nobody's occupying this space over here.
Right. 12 plus 5, so 17.
To hit? Yes.
Yes. So 8 points of damage, and my dagger comes in as an offhand, again as advantage, but I don't add my ability
How
modifier
much?
to the damage.
How much damage?
8 points of damage. And then the dagger comes in
What?
as an offhand.
How much damage
Every
from the
time you say
rapier?
damage, it like you go robot. 8
Oh,
points.
cool.
Okay, then dagger as well.
Against the same one. Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
17 plus 5, so 23.
Yeah.
And that's 3 more points of piercing damage. So just stab, and then 1 more right into the neck area.
Okay. That bear is looking pretty hurt.
Awesome.
Okay. That brings us to the bears. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
blue-eyed
no.
bear,
Blue-eyed bear, which is not baned.
not baned,
Not baned.
turns around and looks at Tyron, and then is gonna make 2.
What's up, dude? I instantly regret my decision. I don't actually. I would have gotten way more damage than I would have if I just shot my bow. So
it's gonna
cost
attempt
benefit. I'll take it.
to bite you
Yep.
with a 13.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
this
it's
is
gonna-
my AC by 1.
It's gonna claw attack you
Aw,
with
dang
a
it.
natural 1. So no. But
This thing should be taller. What the heck?
it
Where's
looks
this guy?
it looks at you and its eyes glow, and I need you to
Uh-oh.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
It's not intelligence.
Oh,
3.
that is true.
3.
Well,
You are frightened.
still
Yeah.
Ooh.
I kind of.
already in melee with it, so you don't have to
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And if Declan stays where he is, I just have straight roll.
Well, unless he moves away from the spiders at his back right now, so.
Okay.
Spider's dead, so it's not a threat.
Right,
So.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, he's just boxed in by a spider.
Okay.
Dead spider.
Now it's the other bear who's going to
Wee bear.
because you just attacked that one, right?
Yes, I did.
So it's going to
for some
turn
decent-ish
around
damage.
and
Not really. I think I
turn
did.
around.
Turn around.
attempt to double claw attack you.
Sure. Alright.
And
Bring it
with
on.
a D4 negative, right?
Subtract a d4.
It is
That is
Bane
correct, because Bane is dope.
Okay.
for the players.
A 12,
Miss.
13.
Miss.
Okay. Would a 15 and a 16 would have hit you?
Yes.
Yeah. That Bane. Man.
Hey, let's go.
I'm loving Ondine
Okay.
right now.
And now it's gonna stare at you. I need you
Oh.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I swear, I'm gonna mess it up. 15.
Just saves. Yeah.
I only needed 12 more to see.
Really bad. Okay.
Fun. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should. I always forget that I have key points. That I did first last round. Dang it.
Okay. So that brings us
New
to
classes.
Declan.
I hate.
Right. Okay.
I have so many options with this character. No, it's crazy.
Declan is going to.
I really wish I was 6th level, because then I could do things about its eye.
I wish I was 4th level. That way, I'd have a higher AC and DC. But
Declan.
No, I'm working with cantrips because I used my 4 spell slots.
Okay.
Apparently,
To be fair, I've
they
cast
didn't
my
do
cantrips a
anything.
lot already.
So, Ondine, you look great. Tyron, how are you looking? Like, hit points wise. I don't need to
I'm
know.
full.
Just are you? You're full.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all full.
Okay.
I
Sounds
think
good.
we're on now.
I'm just trying to decide what.
Because he nicked me.
Just trying to decide what Declan's gonna
I'm not
do.
doing
Okay.
so hot.
She just friggin' drank the fountain of youth over there and was better.
Apparently, the bathwater. The way it was pictured.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
So he's
so
going
nasty.
to
Oh
make
gosh.
2 sunbolt attacks at the one that is in front of him. So that's with advantage. Yes.
With advantage, but he is frightened.
He is frightened. The source of his fear is
Okay.
within line of advantage.
Okay.
If it's a ranged attack, does it have disadvantage if he's 5 feet away from the creature?
18. Why am I looking at you? I have the stats here. It hits.
That's a good question. Did you hear what Justin asked?
Yes. What was your question?
If it is a ranged attack, does he have disadvantage if he is within
If he's
5
in
feet of
melee.
the person he's attacked?
Oh, true. It is a ranged attack.
So
he's gonna do
now it's
So he would
quarterstaff.
still have disadvantage.
He's gonna do quarterstaff. So the
Oh.
quarterstaff still hits and is 1d8. Where'd my d8 go?
Right
That's
there.
a 2. So
he's using
3
2 hands on?
points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is.
I only say that because then that means he can't do an offhand or unarmed strike.
Yeah, you can.
Right?
Just
Okay.
whack and then switch
Straight
to one hand.
roll
No,
does
but-
not hit. And
So
so
like if you wield your quarterstaff with 2 hands, then it neutralizes your bonus action offhand attack.
does it?
I don't know because I don't know. Then I've been dealing 1d instead of the 1d8 because I thought that's
Well,
how that works.
you're like your bonus action strike has to be an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
So it's essentially like hitting someone with a quarterstaff and then kicking them in the nuts.
Yeah, you can kick
You
them.
can do
and
both.
You can use your hands and then kick them, and it's fine.
Okay.
So the second attack doesn't hit, and then the third attack also doesn't hit. So he just smacks it right down on the head with his quarterstaff, and then it just kind of dodges out of the way a little bit, and then and he once again tries to kick it in the face and just doesn't work. Okay. But he is going to spend a key point
Ground view.
to take patient defense.
Oh, good for him.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
Violetta. So Violetta is where's she? Okay, she's gonna take out her dagger. Actually, no, she's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna. No, she's gonna keep trying to attack, bite them. Can she want to maybe move into flanking with her? Can she? She moves 5 feet. Yeah, she'll move into flanking. So that's advantage. That's good. That was a 3, but then a 19. So that hits. So it takes 1d4 piercing damage. So 5 piercing damage. Your character is now flanking both bears. Okay, and then she's going to the bear has to make a Constitution saving throw. So that's a 5. So then it also takes an additional 2d10 plus. Okay, that's 5, 6. So it takes 5. So 11 points of damage. So as she just bites into the shoulder of the bear, and it just kind of this. Well, you can't. It has fur, so you can't see what it's doing. But, and that. Okay. So both of the bears are looking pretty hurt at this point. Okay. Fist.
Okay. Okay. So for clarification,
Mm-hmm.
if I use 2 hands on a staff, I can make another fist attack.
As an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, right? Or no? Because I think that's why I kept it as a D6.
Yeah, just keep it as a D6 and do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So then I will go ahead and make my attack on the bear that I'm in flank. With advantage. Oh, that didn't really help that much. So it's gonna be a 13.
13? That hits.
Ooh, thank goodness. Journey.
These bears are large and not super dexterous.
6. Bludgeoning.
Which one is that?
The yellow
Okay.
eyed one. The one with the one that's
How much? 6?
6 bludgeoning. And then with my bonus, I will again draw back with my right hand, and there's like this little metallic as I go to strike. And
You should have a push knife in there. Just
same thing. So that's extra 5
A 5?
total.
No.
Damage.
Oh, damage.
No. Damn it. Oh, I still
You
have to
rolled
roll.
Yeah, you have to roll it.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So then it's 10.
Okay.
No, it's just a dice. So it's 6.
6
Correct? 'Cause it's
total
just a dice
points
double.
of damage. This bear looks really, really, really hurt.
Bummer.
Wow, on a natural 20, you went from a 5 to a 6.
Yeah, because I rolled a 1. Because it's dice damage.
Yeah.
I roll a 1. I roll a 1.
And Ondine.
To be fair, I've rolled a 1 on that die twice now. I should stop using it, but
Okay, so the one in front of me looks real hurt.
Yeah.
real hurt.
Like,
Okay.
very few hit points hurt. Like,
Whoa.
How's the other one?
what?
How hurt is the other one?
It is pretty hurt. Not as hurt as that one, but it's pretty hurt.
Okay.
Drop him.
get him, boy.
Girl.
I am
Girl.
going to once again clap my hand, looking at the bear directly in front of me, and toll the dead. So it is a wisdom save. So also roll a d4 and subtract.
That's true.
Does it take half damage on a success?
I think so.
No, I think it doesn't do anything.
What save was that?
It's got to be a 13. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay, so rolled a natural 20, so a 21 minus 2 is a 19, so it's 6.
Bears are wise?
It has a 1. It just rolled a natural 20, so...
Well, I just meant, like, instead of being a negative, I didn't think bears would be very wise.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they're smart. They sleep through the winter. That's
But smart and wise are different.
oh, that's fair.
You can be intelligent and not be wise, and you can be wise and not be intelligent.
Caduceus. Wow. Everyone is glitching out on my computer a little bit.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's my turn.
It's not like frustrating.
So
until
wait,
it's, like,
does it?
the audio that gets?
So
all
it doesn't
messed
take
up.
any damage if it succeeds.
Correct. It takes no damage if it succeeds.
Aw.
Oh, bye, Miriam.
That's why she was real buddy. There it is.
Yeah, no damage if they succeed.
Yeah,
No damage,
cantrips.
okay.
Oh,
So, okay. Well,
Okay.
now that I know it's decent at wisdom, I'm going to change tactics.
Okay.
real close. Though.
I know.
I know, like really close. Like just anything.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's not really much I can do with a bonus action because all
You
my
drink
can.
your health potion
Yeah,
or your healing water.
Yeah. Okay.
and I don't have anything that's a bonus that I can use.
Tyron.
I
2 attacks. Well. Rapier attack against the guy in front of me
Okay.
with advantage, I think.
Yes.
Well, wait, no. Are you? You're frightened.
Oh, you're frightened. Yeah, so it's just straight roll.
Oh, okay. Hey,
A what?
17.
17. That hits.
20, 23, 22.
Hits.
Gosh, dang it! 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Does it kill it?
Nope.
Okay, dagger. Not amazing. 14 total.
18.
14.
14 hits.
Ooh. Another 4 points of damage.
Okay, hold on. Nope. It's still alive.
What?
They both look really, really hurt,
What? What? The one that was already.
It's their turn though.
The one that was already super didn't die.
No, which one did you attack?
You're hitting
The one between the one between me and
Oh, so you
Deck.
did one attack at one and then one attack at the other one?
No, I did both attacks at the one between me
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
the
it's not
blue-eyed
dead.
one that's not
Yeah,
as
the blue
hurt.
one. He's not as hurt. The
I
one
thought the one between me and him was.
It's hurt
No.
significantly, and now it is
Oh.
very, very hurt, but it's not like
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's not dead.
no, it's the yellow one in front of me that's like
Yeah.
on.
okay. So it's
Which you were flanking, by the way. You could have gotten for that
Okay,
one too.
so-
I'm flanking the one in front of Ondine. How?
Because
Violetta
I
moved.
told you this. Because Violetta moved into flanking.
Oh, I didn't know that. Otherwise, it would have been one. Whatever. Two on the guy with the blue eyes.
okay.
That's okay. He needed to be hit anyway.
So the blue-eyed bear
Sneeze on him, it'll die. Just
is gonna make 2 attacks
It's like
against
tiny bit of bludgeoning damage. Spit on.
against
Bring it. Or against.
yes. Okay, against Tyron.
Tyron.
So that is a
Yep.
13 and a 19.
19 hits.
Okay. Ooh, double ones.
Hey.
6 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. It's kind of. Woo! These are beefy boys. Oh my gosh. So, 20. Okay.
Okay. It is now going to. It's gonna attempt to moonlight stare you again. Actually, wait, hold on.
Does that do anything?
Well, it's gonna end here pretty soon, so he's gonna try to do it again.
Oh, is he? Oh, it's okay. So
It
the
ends
ability
at,
that does at the end of his
at the
turn.
end of their turn. So it's gonna try to do it again.
Gotcha.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Again. 2.
Okay, you
fail.
are frightened once again.
That
Okay.
dice has been not nice to me.
Okay,
So I rolled both my wisdom saving throws and I got a 2 and a 3.
okay.
Ah.
So the other one is gonna make 2 more attacks against a fist.
A fist.
You stick out your fist and just hit your hand.
With the.
Okay. So a 6 and a 15.
15 is my AC.
Okay. So you take 10 points of slashing damage. Okay. And... Nope. Okay. That brings us to Declan.
Kill him. I've tried it for you. Kick him in the jaw.
He
Just
no longer is correct.
Huh?
No longer frightened. Declan.
Yeah, he's no longer frightened. Okay,
took that, Declan. You're welcome.
so he
He
not a
technically wouldn't have
D20.
been frightened the last.
Yes, that is fair.
Oh, I didn't know that. I assumed it was
Good.
just like an
Yeah,
intel he
I
took it
forgot.
on.
I forgot that it disappeared and then it had
Yeah.
frightened you. Then, okay.
Yep. And do a lot of stuff. Gets
Oh,
chaotic,
but this
so
is
I
with
got you.
advantage. Yes, because you're still
Yeah,
flanking.
dude. Because
Okay.
flanking, baby.
Okay,
Break
so
its head. Just whack it over the head. Break its skull into its brain. You can do it.
okay. Yeah. So he just the one in front of him. He just takes it, hits it across the head, and it just
Get it,
smashes against the wall
boy.
and falls on the ground. It's
Ooh.
dead. The blue-eyed one
And
is
that was
dead.
the blue-eyed one.
Yes. And then
Yes.
he is going to turn to the other one and do the same thing.
Straight roll.
Hits, and it has 1 hit point, so it dies. So he just takes it and smashes one against the other wall, and then it
Bam.
hits the other one, and it smashes against the other wall. So
Comes to life and
they're both
just-
dead.
What?
Where is that thing? Yeah, anyway. Okay. So
Go
the
back to-
bears are dead.
Gotta go back to the.
So we are out of
I'm gonna
combat
go back to
now.
Spider.
We are out of combat. We're going to mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over to the spider and try and harvest the venom.
I'm gonna
Okay,
readjust.
make an intelligence check.
Really?
I mean, it's to figure out how to harvest something.
10. Wouldn't that be wisdom though?
It's more of a nature, right?
It's-
'Cause it's a
but
Yeah,
nature is technically wisdom, I think. Or is nature?
Nature-
No, it's intelligence. But survival, which is usually, I don't know,
That's
maybe
like
not even.
tracking and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
A lot of
Usually
times,
harvesting
the natural
is.
form of
No,
things.
harvesting is like either a medicine or a nature usually. Medicine is a wisdom check, but this is a nature check. So what is your nature check?
10 total.
10 total.
What do you need, dog? Go lay down.
No, you don't get anything. It also doesn't appear that it has well, it does have venom,
Venoms.
but you kind of like in the process of getting to it, it like kind of like it just kind of spills all over the ground. So
It also
Dang
sat for a while.
yeah.
Fair.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna like fix my hair, make sure it's all good and tidy, and then I'll go ahead and cast guidance on my, and then after I do so, and I'm gonna be looking for little baby spider
okay,
in that room.
make an investigation check.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Son of a roll a 3, so that's only gonna be a 5.
Nah, you don't see any baby spiders.
Cool.
After I fail that, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so back to trying to figure out what this sigil thing is on the floor.
I'm gonna like. Yeah, sorry.
or you, I don't know. Who knows what? But I figure Declan is the smartest one in the room, so I try to draw him over to the sigil.
After I fail to cut out the venom, I go over to the bear. How thick is their fur? Like, what is it? Is it like scrappy? Does it look like good and full? Like,
It looks good.
what's the condition?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna get right. I'm just gonna cut enough off of it so I can make myself like a blanket once I tan it.
Okay.
I'm not taking the whole skin because the whole skin is gonna waste so
I was like, have you
Yeah.
never
Not only
very
that,
high?
not only that, it's like bear skin's like super fatty and oily. It's gonna
I'd
take
also like to remind
forever
you
to
that you
tan.
have no bag.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave. It's like what I cut off. I'm gonna make it. I can roll it, and I'm gonna leave stuff on one end so I can wrap it around, and then like wrap it up so it doesn't unroll. And then on the sides, I'm gonna leave a little bit so I can like, tie it around myself.
That's gonna stink.
Mm-hmm. Let him do it.
I'm not saying stand. I'm gonna
Bloody.
Okay,
It's
yep.
bloody. It's greasy, and it's gonna stink.
I
You
rolled
do that.
it. Oh my
You do
gosh.
that. You do that. Good for you. Okay. Ondine, you are pulling. So, Ondine, you're pulling Declan over to the center, yes? Okay.
just
So
outside this.
you see Fist is kind of like panickedly like
I'm
looking
like
around the
poking
room.
stuff with my stick.
And Declan comes over to the thing. I'm guessing this is probably where they left.
Right, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was wondering if we could follow them. That's more what I'm looking for.
And he kind of looks at it, and I'm gonna just roll an investigation just to. That's a natural 1. Okay. Anyway.
They poof. They're gone.
They're magical.
And he kind of looks at it and goes, "This is out of my range. I'm just a
This has nothing to do with healing people. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
I don't." He's like, "I don't know what this means. Do you seem to be a little bit more on the magical side. Do you know how to do this?"
I'll take a look at it.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Which die? Ooh. 19 plus 3.
Ooh.
So 22.
Okay. You figure out you just have to like imbue it with like a little bit more magical energy, and then it will open again and will allow someone to pass through.
Someone.
Or people, like whoever, like it would open for a limited amount of time,
There you go.
and then it would
I was
close
gonna say,
again.
It's like a 6 second.
And you could
Right.
transport to the point that they are on the other side. So
But
it
we're
would take you to the same
transporting
place.
to-
Unless you
Okay.
modified, if you modified like the design and everything, you could get it to take you to a different place. But this one
Right,
specifically,
but
if you just took magic and activated it, it would take you exactly where they went.
Okay. Right, so I think I can open this thing, but we gotta get through it right away.
Yeah.
And we might want to be ready to fight whatever on the other side. I don't anticipate there's anything, because they went at least a day or two ahead of us. So we'd have to pick the trail on the other side unless it's like right in the middle of their base, which seems a little silly, but could be. I mean,
And from
we've
your
fought most of.
from your
go ahead.
Arcana check, you can tell it is safeguarded to a certain extent. So it could backfire if just someone who is not authorized to activate it just activated it. You don't know exactly what that means, but it could be bad. So it'd be like the same thing as like a trap. So when you tried to use it, it would activate something.
Incinerate you.
Right.
Just atomize.
So I can't open the door.
Did it turn off?
Yeah.
Well, you can turn it
And
on,
you could,
right? But you can't. You don't know what happens after.
To put it into stats, you could spend 2 Charmaine points to imbue it with enough magical energy to get it up and working.
So we'd have to rest for an hour.
I think Okay. I think you can only short rest once per day. Is that true? I read that somewhere, and I've never
I
seen
know there you can only long rest once
once
per
per day.
24 hours.
Okay, I think it's the
I
same thing
don't
with the
know
short
about
rest,
short
but I
rest.
won't.
Short rest, yeah.
I mean, if you want a short
know.
rest, that's fine.
It's like taking a break for a nap. I mean,
Yeah, you can take an unlimited amount of short rest, but long rests are unless you just slept all the time. I don't know.
Feeling we're gonna have
short
to-
rest for 8 hours and then, then go to sleep for.
I'd also like to remind you guys that it is. Let's see.
Spooky, scary.
It's probably about noon right now.
Right.
Yeah, so we could sleep. Okay.
I don't need to long rest, but I'm just saying I'm tapped out on magic. Unless it's minor magic. Yep.
This is gonna kind of like look back towards the tunnel that we came from and just be.
The only problem is that this is our only way of tracking at the moment. The only other option we have is to try and track the order of the onyx, not the order of. That's nothing. The onyx amulet.
The second you say the onyx amulet, I'm probably not quite done tying up my bear hide. Pop. You want to follow the onyx amulet? Why?
That's the only other option.
Okay.
Other than
Fist
to
looks
follow the
down the
tracks.
tunnel.
Right.
And
What's they have to do with the mental?
So outside of like the tunnel that you came down, so like where the four-way intersection would be, you see a figure come out and start looking around.
I'm just gonna like.
I would be probably the closest, right?
Yeah, probably. So you
Do I
guys are
see him?
technically like in view of the. Like, if he looks in your direction, he will probably see you.
I'm just gonna like, with my teeth, I'm just like, and then like look up, like to just catch everybody's attention and like point, and then I'm just gonna hit the ground.
I kind of go like this. Follow my lead, and I stand in plain view.
You stand in plain view.
You said that
Yes.
out loud, and then stand in plain view after I hit the.
I stay behind me, so only you guys.
Ondine just stands there confused.
So okay,
I'm
so to
staying
clarify,
exactly where I am.
so none of you are moving.
Nope. I mean, I'm on the ground.
He's
I'm
hiding
prone,
behind the spider body.
I am concealing myself. I don't like the word hiding. That's too roguey. I don't like that. I am.
Okay.
You have an unnatural amount of
He's
prejudice.
spooning the dead spider.
Declan,
Yeah,
Declan,
for
and
sure.
Declan and Violetta both fly out of view because winged people. Anyway,
I step forward 10 feet, so
you're in the path. Yes.
Correct. So I'm in the path.
So he's like up in here area.
Okay.
I'm over here.
And so the mask.
Now, I know the name of this crime. Correct.
Ondine, you said you're just standing where you.
No, you don't. I mean, you
So
may
you're
think
just standing
you do.
in front of the dead bears.
You might.
Just like,
you don't know.
Or behind the dead bears.
Yep, I'm
I
hunting.
could have sworn in my one shot. I knew the name of the masks, like Tomas or something told me. If I didn't write it down, I don't know. That's fine. Yeah. All right.
You can make an intelligence check to try to remember.
No.
Okay. So the masked figure looks
I
at
refuse
you
to embarrass myself.
and goes, "Hey, you there?"
How can I help you?
And can see two of you. So.
You general.
And he starts walking towards you.
Excuse
What?
me? What was that?
There's two of them.
No, there's one.
There's one.
There's two of them.
I said he can see the two of you.
Yeah.
So he's
Still,
having,
what's gonna do for you today?
what are you doing?
My camera was off.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, we're just hunting cave bears. See?
Yes, we were sent by masked bandits. I believe he is your boss. We were sent to clean out some of the caverns. Some of them I heard were giving you all trouble down.
Make deception checks, both of you.
Okay. Well, I'm
One or
trained.
both with advantage?
You guys are lying about different things.
That's fair.
That's fair. Okay.
17.
18.
For roleplay, this is what Fist is doing. He's just hiding down here. You can barely see him.
What were they?
18.
17.
Dang, guy.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a
trained
deception
in.
check?
Are you trying to stay out of sight?
I'm not here, guys.
Kinda.
Make a stealth check.
That's funny.
Because you're technically in the line of sight.
I'm gonna use the guidance that I casted last time but didn't use. Oh, good.
It only lasts a minute.
I mean,
Well, I
it's a
assume that this
cantrip, he
happened.
can do it again.
Yeah, you can do it again, so.
Guide me.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a cantrip.
Gee, that's a 15. That's a 15.
Okay. You feel pretty good about hiding behind the spider. It's pretty large, so
Yeah, and gross, and I don't like it. So I'm like trying to hide behind it, but I'll keep my distance.
You're that guy on the battlefield that pulled a couple dead bodies over himself and is like trying not to barf.
You have like a spider leg draped over myself. It's the one you cut off. I'm just
Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
And he continues walking forward towards you. Are you guys moving towards him or just staying put where you're at?
I am about 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
towards the intersection from the bears.
Yes.
So bears are here. I'm about 10 feet this way. The light's
Dean,
that
where
way.
are you? Are you behind the bears or in front of the bears?
I'm like kind of. I'll have positioned myself. The bears are like here. The bears are like here, and the tunnel part is right here. I'll kind of put myself in between the bears and the wall just to like prevent entrance into the cave,
Okay.
like the cavern.
Well, the bears are kind of laying.
They're kind of blocking it.
They're kind of blocking it. You'd have to step over them to move it. So I'll just put you in front of the bears. Is that what you want?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he kind of looks at you. Well, I mean, you're braver than me to hunt those bears. Those aren't the best to deal
Right,
with.
do you want any of the meat? We got the skin, but I suppose you could have meat if you need some food. That's a little oily, but
No, we have food. And then he turns to Tyron. I don't recognize you. What is your name?
Did you cut out what?
I don't recognize you. What is your name?
My name is, No, I'm not gonna do that, because, oh. Hold on. I have to remember something from my past that I don't actually remember right now.
Oh boy.
Hold up.
wait a minute, put a little.
What's the E my
We're all dancing to music that's not there.
Oh gosh, now I can't remember. Gosh dang it.
Hear it.
It's totally in my head. I know exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm getting there. Hold
Oven's done.
Ondine's just gonna to kind of aid in this deception, gonna kind of go back to skinning the bear. She
Okay.
really doesn't care.
Okay.
But
Make
she's just gonna
a survival check just for the heck of it.
Oh, so now survival is skinning?
Well,
I'm
nature,
confused
right?
now. It's either nature or it's survival. Make up your mind so it doesn't change
I
later.
said
You said it was
nature
nature for me.
That was for
That was for the spider.
That was extracting
Why would it
poison
be
from a spider.
different? Why would it be different for skinning? Nature check so you don't cut the meat off, so you don't choose one or the other, dude.
I mean,
Okay,
nature makes sense to me.
Make a nature check then.
All right. My name is Haldcore. I have
20.
been. You little
Modified 20.
Modified 20.
man.
Okay, I mean, you're doing a pretty good job of skinning it for not really caring and just trying to put on an act.
I mean, I've probably done this before, so
Yeah.
it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing. But
I kind of imagine like you're just doing it, but you're really paying attention to what's going on. Like, so you're like kind of just like cutting up your arm and like, oh gosh. Like- but you do good. Okay. Halcor. I don't recognize
I'm an
that
outside
name.
contractor.
Outside contractor.
You probably have not heard of me. It's really not the boss's way to tell the lower downs what's going on everywhere. So
Ooh.
Ondine just kind of like. Just keeps going.
And he kind of
Good
looks at you.
grief.
That's fair. Let me go check in with my commander. And he goes back up to the lighted area. And then he comes back. Stay here.
Right, got nothing to
Goes
run from.
back up.
I look at him and like, why did we have to do anything with the masked people? Why couldn't we just be hunting cave bears?
he walked up to me. I'm sorry, I panicked. Let's go.
Right, because that's not suspicious.
Mm.
All right, so it's either we stay here or we take him to the boss. We get executed. I'm willing for either. I'm totally willing to go.
Noises with his mouth. Like,
Please, you're not helping. I'm not helping. Okay, they might have information on the Onyx amulet. We must be able to go meet whoever we want to go meet and talk
At
to
this
them.
point,
This
Declan
information-
kind of approaches, but like kind of stays, like tries to stay out of
like
eyesight.
kind of flies to where like the thing
Kind
is
of
and
off
just like
to the side.
peeking.
So he can see you, Ondine, and
Mhm.
I kind of agree with you. We don't need to get wrapped up with whatever they're doing. So, what is our plan here?
Aren't you a little bit curious? Aren't you a little bit curious?
What if
Just
this is really bad and we end up way over our head?
maybe they know something about where the went.
Or maybe
they're not good people.
I know they're not good people. Of course they're not good people.
right.
I already knew that.
If we go hang out with them and they figure out you're full of crap, then we're really hosed. Whereas if we just go, oh, you just don't know about us, we'll be on our way, adios, and then we.
Still need now.
And Violetta kind of like also creeps over. So, are we leaving or staying, or are we gonna get
You two have
this
not
thing
been
work-
noticed.
And kind of like motions towards this thing, like, are we gonna get this working, like, or are we gonna head back the way we came?
Only me and Undine have been noticed. Stay hidden.
Well, I mean, I might be able to activate that sigil, but I can't guarantee it won't hurt us. And also, I'm a little bit tapped out of magic, which is why conflict is preferable to avoid.
And then
Right.
and Declan kind of looks around. Does anybody need healing?
I just a little bit.
Heal. I can't really.
Okay. So Tyron,
I'm 6 down.
you're 6 down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you're
Declan, if
you're
you-
too far away from him, so
Yeah.
and you're
Fine.
fine.
I'm 10 down.
Okay, he's gonna creep over to you and touch you, and you
I'm
regain.
hiding. Does he have to make a perception check to
Well,
find?
you're hiding behind a spider. He knows
Yeah,
where
I
you
know.
are. Okay, you regain.
You hid while he was
Oh.
above you. You hid next to a
Yeah.
spider while he was above you.
Fair. Very fair.
Okay.
I mean, Declan, do you have magic you can use to
Okay,
imbue?
you regain all of your hit points that are missing. Like it's more than 10 anyway.
You just went super robot on mine.
Sorry. What?
Aaron's gonna pop out here in a second.
Everyone froze on my computer.
Here we come.
There we
Okay,
go.
we're back.
Oh, jeez. That's gonna be
the
awesome.
best freeze frame ever. Okay, Andine, you said something.
I asked Declan if he has any magic he might be able to imbue the sigil. I currently do.
No, I unfortunately I am not a magical person. I have.
Excuse me.
Different kind of magic.
I am celestial, but not magically
Right.
trained.
Arcane.
There is a difference. And he kind of looks at the thing, and I don't think celestial energy is particularly helpful at activating something like this.
Right. Well, like I said, I'm a little bit tapped out, so I can't activate it.
Well, so then should we leave and come back, or try to rest, or what is our best? Now that we know that it's here, we can always come back to try to activate it. But we also have no way of knowing exactly where this will take us. It could take us somewhere in the Nilale realm, and I've never been there, and I don't intend to, but
Well, are they Nilale?
I don't know.
Because the Nilale people that came for the cloak didn't seem to know it was gone. Which,
Well, those were Makura. There was Nilale
Oh.
with them, but
right.
I
But
don't.
wouldn't they have known that if the Nilale took it?
It depends. Not all the Nilale are on the same wavelength. They are all not great, but they're not all working together at all the times. So it could be that there are some of them that are assisting the Makura and some of them that are not. It's true, these could, like, whoever took this relic maybe wasn't the Nilale, but I do know that we are missing 2 of our priests, and they probably went through here.
Yeah.
And you start to hear like noise from down the hall, and so Violetta and Declan step out of the way.
The other thing we could ask is if they knew the cloak was stolen.
Who do you say that to? Andine?
I just kind of, yeah, Andine.
Okay.
Ask these people if the cloak was stolen.
Yes.
Oh.
Or if they give them passage or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. You've already told them we're working for one group, so now I gotta figure out how we're gonna change what group we're working for.
And from around the edge come 4 masked figures that are similar to the one that was there originally and then left to go get other people. And one person who has a little bit more of an elaborate mask in it. And all of them are carrying hand crossbows, except the leader, and he has a dagger and on his side. And they approach, and the leader says, I was told that you are here on work for the masked bandit.
This is correct.
What
Well, we're kind of working two contracts at once, if we're to be fair. We're mercenaries. And we're working, I don't know what his arrangement is with the master. I stay out of y'all's business. I'm working for the temple. And in addition to tracking the bears, also trying to see what this, if anybody suspicious has been down here that might have taken something very important to the temple. So we're kind of, like I said, we're dabbling around a little bit. So just to be all upfront with you about what's going on, I don't want to lie to people I don't know, because that seems unwise when we're outnumbered.
that would be very poor judgment.
Not all of us have poor judgment, so
I
didn't say
Dang.
who I was talking about.
We all know I'm not that much of an idiot. Gosh dang.
I have been instructed by my superiors to bring you to be interrogated.
Now, are we going to meet the bandit or interrogated? Do you mean we're under arrest or
No,
we
not
are
under
being
arrest,
secured?
but all people that are found down here without proper identification.
What is the proper identification?
And they all kind of like point at the mask that they are wearing.
That's what I assumed. That's what I assumed.
So I'm just trying to get some things. So on our business with the temple, did you see anyone suspicious down here that didn't have a mask that you failed to apprehend?
And they kind of,
Because some people went through here. If you, I don't want to point out too much the sigil behind me, but there's some space back here that some people made an escape from that you failed to find, who are nefarious in their actions.
You bad at your
can't
job,
see
son.
facial expressions because they're all wearing
Right, I don't
masks, so
know.
you can't tell what kind of an impact this has on them.
I mean, I'm happy to make sure that your superiors know that part too. I just want to be upfront with you about everything.
And they all kind of look at each other. And the main one goes, well, we have had several incursions recently, and above in some of our other tunnels, we have had a couple of attacks. So we are a little bit on high alert. So we are attempting to keep an eye out for as much as possible, but these caverns are vast and extensive, so it is very hard, and we are only we lost several individuals in some of those incursions, and we unfortunately are a little short-staffed at the moment. So, and we are trying to figure that out. So, it is my apology if we missed something, but it also could be something that was approved with someone above me that I wouldn't know about. So I am still going to take you to my superiors so that we can
Quick
clear
question.
this up.
Is there any way I could just go with you and we can get back to the surface quicker? Really, both of us don't need to come. She's not really involved with my business and my interest in with the mass bandits and your group of individuals. Is it possible if I could just come with you and myself and leave her to finish working?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, baby! 22.
Any kind of Very well, but we will leave some people with her while we go.
Mm-hmm.
And two of them kind of go forward and stand in the tunnel about 10 feet away from you, Ondine. And then the leader motions for Tyron to come with them.
And I walk with them. I set down my hide, by the way, because that's
Okay.
I don't need it. And I walk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fist, are you doing anything? Are you doing anything right now?
I am staying perfectly still.
Okay. Ondine, are you doing anything in particular right now?
Nope. I got nothing.
Are you gonna just stand there, like where you're at, next to the bears, or like you're just gonna?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just
I
gonna
told you to continue working.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. That's what I mean. I'm just like,
Okay.
Well, these are the bears that we killed. There you go.
So they
part of the
take you
job
out,
is over.
and into the lighted area, and it kind of goes around, and they take you. There's like a doorway. Let me look at the map. So at this point, you start smelling sewage.
Gross.
And you go around, and there's kind of like
I figured I'd get there eventually.
there's a lot of guards. You notice you go up a little bit and kind of around, and then you come to an area.
I start counting the guards as I walk by them.
At this
So
point,
I've got the leader and one on me, and I still
Two
put
on
two
you.
back there. Yeah, the leader and one, right? Because 4 people came back and 2 people stayed with
5 people came
Andi.
back. There was
5
4
people came back, so I got
and the
3
leader.
total on. All right,
Yes.
so I have the leader and the 2 dudes.
You count 5 more on your way up.
5 more. All right.
And you see
slightly
kind
stickier.
of, you look down. There's an area, and it looks like there's like 5 or 6 down there. And then they take you around to an area, and you see it kind of opens up. And at this point, it's more brightly lit. And you see there's like a river of sewage that runs across the room. There's like a plank bridge that's kind of set aside of it. And you can see that there is, on the other side of it, there are 2 pillars and there's curtains. So you can only see straight down. And at the end, the very end, you see this red chair. And it's a pretty nice red chair. Well kept. Dirt floor and everything, and they as they reach the bridge.
How many guards in this room?
You can see 4 more next to like on either side. So 2 on either side of the curtained area, and a somewhat tougher person who looks a little bit higher rank than one of the leaders who's escorting you, comes out with a glass of something and says, "Drink this."
Thus ended the tale of Tyron.
Should I make this crazy?
Huh?
Should I make this a little interesting?
your life.
I'll take out the little vial of the powder, and I pop it open. I believe you all know what this is. Given to me by a dear friend of mine inside your organization. Put it in the drink, and I drink it all.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
All right, that's fair. Oh, dang.
Wait.
Uh,
Hold on. Do you take the entire thing? All 3 doses?
oh, I forgot there were 3. No, just one. Just one dose.
Okay.
Just one
Roll
dose.
it with
Just one dose.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a 13 and a 15, and I have a +1 to Constitution, so it makes it a 14.
Wait, hold up. Did he just like do cocaine right in front?
Kind of.
Is that what he meant by when he said do make this interesting?
Okay.
Kind
I
of.
think we're gonna find out.
Oh boy.
Okay. Reduce your maximum hit points by 4 for the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Now I need you to make
That's
a
all right.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
What?
jeez, really?
Well, they're
It's some kind of a truth drink. Gosh dang it, 12. It's gonna be a truth serum. It's not gonna be good. Alright. I was really hoping it would, like, neutralize the drink.
Curiosity did kill the cat, didn't it?
In all
What did
honesty,
you
I
roll?
might die here. 12 total.
Okay.
You just have to bend things to be honest, but not answer their questions.
Yes. This be a dance, peeps. It's gonna be a dance.
And the figure who is like the leader who is escorting you kind of steps in front of you and looks at you and says,
Mm-hmm.
"You are now under our control and you will do as we say." And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
What? What just? Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
word! I have.
Oh my gosh.
Miriam It was that shocking. Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness.
My gosh. I did not expect session 2 to go this
We could have
way.
just hid. We could have just hid in the thing, ambush the guy when he came closer. Nope.
Tell the truth and say we're working for the temple.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be really interesting, and I now have to prepare a lot of things that I didn't expect to have to prepare because I didn't expect that any of you would have to drink that.
Oh dear lord.
But I would like to say that a 14 was the best of the worst. So
Excuse me?
Oh, okay.
it could have been so much worse.
Oh,
Alright. That stuff is interesting.
Yeah.
Why would you? Why?
That doesn't like
Double
do
take
anything.
Two different doses.
That doesn't do anything to
at
like
the same time.
mess up the wisdom saving. Like this doesn't do anything to mess up the other drink. Like I put it in the drink, so nothing happened to like kill the wisdom saving throw.
Why would it?
You double dosed yourself.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out if like the molecular structure in both things would have like come together and like negated one. I don't know.
If you add water with water, you just get more water.
They're not
Was
necessarily
it PXE in the cup?
Yes.
molecularly different.
You just double
Are you
dosed
freaking?
yourself
Why?
with
How did I not
PXE.
know that? How did I not see that?
You
What?
could have asked. You just were like, okay.
Oh,
Chug.
gosh. How do they control the outcome? Oh, it was what I rolled, wasn't it?
It has to do with your there is a whole 30-point Constitution saving throw thing that I have developed, and you did really bad on it.
Oh, gosh, dang it!
So
Really?
next week's gonna be really
Alright.
interesting because
I
who knows
am
what you guys are gonna
all
do.
Well, I'm gonna make a new character, you guys. See you later.
Maybe a less rash one.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll pick a dumb stat that's not intelligent.
I have 2 dumb stats: intelligence and strength. So it's just all bad off.
Which means fighting your way out of this is gonna be super fun. Anyway.
Yeah, because he has no help from us.
Yeah.
Because not only did he talk his way down from an ally,
Yeah, you could have gone with Ondine, but you were like, no, just take me. Oh, you're gonna make me drink something? Let me drink drugs also.
I love how much
I love your character. I want to just point out that you are role playing this character. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
really
accidentally, perfectly, and this is the best storytelling ever. So
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
welcome,
excited
guys.
for next week.
I'm giving you gold, Josh. I created this character out of my heart, and I'm ruining him for you. I'm not. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys
Well,
go.
that was
My
super
mom wants to use
fun.
computer to do some stuff.
Yeah, let's.
No, I gotta go do
Next week, same time.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think that should be fine.
Okay.
Oh my God.